Okay, looks like we are live. Once again, I'm going to start out with the notifications for a change, because I am very sick of missing them. And then I always have to make sure that they actually send, because I'm paranoid. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Alrighty. Man, my voice sounds strange. I guess I haven't been talking enough. I woke up like an hour ago. Normally my voice awakens within that time frame, but I guess it's going to wake up a little slower today. Oh, I forgot my drink. Of course I forgot something. We're on time, though. That's the most important thing. We're like 10 minutes behind schedule. Yeah, looks like I'm a little, like we're more on schedule than we were last time. Last time we were just not on schedule in the slightest. This time we are mostly on schedule. Non-Toxic is first. Congratulations, Non-Toxic. She is also the early gang alongside Heath Hain. You guys are the vanguard of the Fox Republic. Welcome, Chubby Demon. He says, looks like I'm watching the stream inside tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll try to schedule them to pop out a little earlier. Yesterday I got tired and it was waiting for me to publish it, but I just got tired and I didn't have the energy to like finish it up. Especially because like it needed like 40 minutes to get to a certain point, and then like I got tired waiting for the 40 minutes, and then I lost my like motivation. Chubby says that he thinks he might have to go to the doctor because he feels like crap. Yeah, yesterday you sounded, you kind of sounded a little bit like me, which hopefully means I don't need to see the doctor. Maybe I will too, specifically like an allergy specialist or something, but we'll have to see. I'm going to get a drink real fast, like that's something that I forgot. So you think you have a sinus infection? Yeah. Wonder what the symptoms are for a sinus infection, and I wonder if they differ. All I know is, like, lately it's been worse than normal. And I've been kind of, like, somewhat ignoring it, somewhat medicating it with some OTCs, but I don't know. We'll just see. It's been going on for, like, 4 to 5 days, yeah? Yeah, I'm in the same boat, too. Like, I wonder, maybe you're onto something. Maybe because, like I said, I can't tell if it's seasonal allergies or maybe if it's something more serious. The thing is, like, I don't know, do you have any other symptoms besides the nose? Because, like, for me, I don't really have any other symptoms. Like, for me, it's just, like, nasal congestion, but, like, no other symptoms. We'll be getting started pretty soon. Gonna give people a chance to filter in. Today, though, we are going to be hitting up some quests, because there's just so many of them, and I think it's time we start just knocking some of them out. The quests come at such a variety of stages as well. There's so many different quests, so many different things to do that, I don't know, I just want to start knocking them out. Like, I'm going to make this kind of like a 100% complete profile, because, you know, I've never done that. Says nasal congestion with wheezing and coughing. Yeah, that's kind of like, I haven't had too much coughing and wheezing, but like I know I've experienced a bit of it, so, you know, wonder maybe we have a similar issue. Sinister Dreamer says, oh, being nice and allowing people to fill the seats. Yeah, you know, just for the first like 5 to 10 minutes or so. It also gives me a chance to finish up any last-minute things, and also gives my voice a chance to wake up. Also gives me a chance to wake up. The caffeine should be kicking in pretty soon, though. That's true. Asthma certainly would make those things worse. Yeah, I would say good news in the world of, at least within the world of my community for MechWarrior 5. Like, we've had some people, you know, give MechWarrior 5. Not everyone is going to be a fan of the game simply because it's very different than other games, and I'm honestly kind of hesitant to recommend the game to people just because it's a very specific kind of game. But the good news is that we have had some people get into MechWarrior and they have enjoyed it, and they've become pretty decent at the game. And I think that's really great. You know, the MechWarrior community could always be bigger. I don't know if it will ever retrieve the I don't know if it'll ever retrieve its sort of glory days. I don't know if that's even possible, but doing whatever I can as even a smaller YouTuber and Twitch influencer to help regrow the series is certainly a plus for me. Anyways, I would say that's probably good enough. Once I start getting antsy, I know that's time to shut it down. Anyways, let us begin today. Welcome, everybody, to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. We are going to be... Oh. I don't know why it's doing that lately. It won't let me connect. But we will be heading back in, and today what I want to do is knock out some quests. There are a lot of those in the game, and, you know, I'm not necessarily someone who really enjoys doing quests, but, you know, that's what we've got on the table. First thing we're going to do is turn that in so that we can earn our money. Oh, we are on, that's right, we are still in the middle of a quadruple mission. I forgot about that. Yeah. So this was our big money-making mission, a mission that we were intending to just walk away with some big cash. And the last mission is a demolition mission. Let me see what mechs are available, because we do have some people that are repairing. Looks like I'm probably going to need to send in the big bodies. I don't think, in other words, we're going to keep it at 3. So, for a demo mission, I actually think more PPCs is better than less PPCs, so I'm going to do that, and that. And it looks like I can use any mech I want. I don't know if I want to be slow, though. That's one of the things. And the reason for that is because, remember, you do have to escape the mission as well. So I might choose the Battle Master here. And then maybe I'll upgrade one of those into the bigger Atlas. I kind of wish the other Atlas was available, but it does need a little bit more maintenance because of it lost its arm. The PPCs though are pretty good at destroying buildings, so it should still be decent. And now what I'm gonna do is probably put you into cold storage. Yeah, I think we're looking fine. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's finish up the last mission in this series of times four missions. Hopefully they take it a little easier on us. Like they had some pretty. Oh, look at this.
We have been tasked with the destruction of an industrial center.
Oh, that's awesome.
At Nav Point Alpha. Be sure to watch your fire around any pipes or tanks, as the contents have the potential of being explosive.
We're gonna definitely abuse our range here.
Dropship closing in on your position.
Another Merc wave.
Predictable. Not to brag, but we knew exactly where your LZ would be.
Enemy ship landing at
Okay,
your
well,
location.
looks like we're gonna get caught right in the melee. This target looks like the big threat, so let me go after the Hunchback. Okay. This is the next threat.
I just destroyed that mech.
Ugh, slow down. Okay, disabled that one. You need to go next. 2 mercs in a single go. Bit spicier. That should mean that the money will be better, though. Okay. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's dead now.
Good job, Commander.
Okay, could have been worse, could have been better. Damage doesn't look
again.
terrible.
Looks like you don't need evac anymore. See you when the mission's complete.
2 mercs in a single one. Like, you know, like I don't know. I'm expecting some pretty good payment out of that.
Acquired.
Hansen's Rough Riders, how do we say, are being given a rather rough hand, so to speak. I'm going to tell my guys to set up right over here so that they will use their long-range firepower to their advantage. Oh, those things totally just spawned in.
Made it to your requested location, sir. Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage.
All right, even though I am a close range mech, we do have the advantage of much better long range capabilities than them. So I am going to focus on that. Like right now, the best he can do is attack with his large laser. So I'm more than happy to just wait here. If he wants to kind of do this, what he's doing, I'm going to let him just do that. I wish you guys wouldn't cross in front of each other, though. Okay, you know, I know that the Awesome is having a bit of trouble here and he's missing a lot, but you know what? Every time he misses, he's just hitting the things behind him, so it's all good. Okay, it looks like he's had enough being the punching bag, and he is coming forward. Which he's going to find to be a bit of a mistake. Oh, we got an... Oh. We got an LRM-10 carrier here, and that as well, interesting. Wait, is he getting closer?
Integrity of this place is down to 50%. We're halfway
Great,
there.
great. Squished it, squished it. Okay, looks like they're getting more aggressive. That's fine. Okay, all of his weapons are down.
Hostile mech down.
Squished it. Oh, they're behind us. They're behind us. Uh-oh, we got a big lance coming in.
We're heading that way, sir.
Let me see. I believe this hunchback will be our first target. There we go. Next for this one. There we go. Next target is this. Starting to overheat.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Finish off that hunchback, would you guys? Focusing on the archer. Big tip there for you, Mech Warriors, is to focus on the threats. And once the threats are done, you don't have to finish them off. Once those hunchbacks have lost their main weapon systems, they're no longer a threat anymore, and you can move on to something else. And that's exactly what I did there. Damage report coming in. We are looking pretty okay. For the amount of mechs we fought, not too bad. Another wave coming in. A little worried that they're going to start to slowly overwhelm us. Okay, hopefully we can get a range advantage here.
Tango down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm going to put him on the hunchback. Both of these targets are not what I'm happy to see, admittedly. Okay, there we go. Now we're on the Warhammer. Oh my god, another wave is coming in. There are so many of them. Yep, our damage is starting to get a little excessive. Alright, we got him. The hunchback is not a big threat. What is that thing? We got an archer, another hunchback. Heat is okay on this battle because of the ice, but this is quickly becoming a problem. Come on, take his arm. There his arm is down. Now onto the archer.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
He's down. Let's mop up the rest. Honestly, I was a little worried this mech wouldn't have the firepower, but it's actually doing pretty good. This is the kind of unusual looking Battle Master, the one that has the, this is the one that has, like, the ECM system, but honestly, the firepower is still there. We've got to finish this base off, though. Like, this is becoming a problem. Unbelievable. Another wave coming in. We gotta finish this off and get out of here. This is just becoming too much for us to deal with.
Moving to indicated. Enemy destroyed.
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25%.
Like, these guys are just gonna drop an unlimited amount of reinforcements, and we just can't do anything about it. So, changing our tactics. We're going to attempt to ring around the Rosie here. Oh, thank God, it's going to work.
Great work. Best get to the evac point now before more reinforcements.
Basically, we're going to try to use the base as cover. and then try to get in here without taking too much more damage.
Our window for extraction is closing. Let's get out of here.
Honestly, not bad. I'm getting the damage report. Looks like he lost the medium laser short burst, and that is it. Honestly, not bad. So what is, so Edubra asks, what is the general appeal of MechWarrior? I would say, one, it's a very different game. There aren't really any other games like it. I would say the closest comparison would be like World of Tanks, but even World of Tanks is not like MechWarrior. The appeal here is, it's very, very different, so it's not like another game you've played before. And there's a lot of stuff in the way of, like, customization of things. There's a lot of, like, tinkering and engineering, and then seeing if your idea worked or not. And then, like, you know, if your idea was good, then it's very satisfying. There's a lot of gratification to be had when your ideas succeed because, you know, you built it, you customized it, you tinkered with it. It's also a very fun cooperative game. So we're going to walk away with a lot of salvage here. So even though we got a little roughed up, our damage insurance is going to cover all of it. And overall, I'm going to say, look at that. Everyone did pretty good, too. Great damage. Oh, Intel level 5. There we go. So Fahad says, Commander, we've just received another shipment from Mr. Green. This time it's a Kintaro 19B. This mech was a special design that was only ever intended to be used by the Star League Defense Force's Royal Battle Mech divisions, the Star League's elite of the elite. Their members were only ever recruited from the old Terran hegemony and were House Cameron's way of keeping a thumb over the ambitions of the other Great House Lords at the height of the League's power. They say that all of these mechs fled known space with Alexander. I don't know how Fahad knows all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, Fahad. I don't know how you should. How do you know all? You should know all these things. Or are you some kind of historian? And the rest of the SLDF during Kerensky's exodus. You don't think that this means that the Hunter may have come across the remains of Kerensky's lost fleet, or he might even be a discreet descendant of Kerensky, come back to seek vengeance on the House Lords. As far-fetched as it sounds, that would at least explain why he would ever just give away a royal battle mech. Anyone else in the inner sphere looking to rid themselves of a mech like this would throw it up for sale in a rare mech market and demand a small fortune for it. So, we got a bonus payout of 1.7 million C-bills. We got the, you know, the Kintaro 19B, a ER large laser, and Ultra AC5. Very high quality, too. These are all Tier 4s. LRM-10 with the Artemis, Tier 4. And another paint scheme, the Platinum Medium. So overall, I would say we walked away from that really nicely. Looking for any other remaining things we can do here before we get started on our main objective, which is going to be, we're going to do some quests. Oh, we also need to, let's go ahead and throw these in here. We need to, oh, Warhammer as well, you go in there. That's fine. I was thinking about heading back to like a an industrial hub to do the repairs there, but it's fine. Okay, so what quests have I not done? I haven't done this one. This is assassination contract. That's fine. Okay, let's get a move on. We are in pursuit of completing some of these story missions. There are a ton of them, though. Mainly because every expansion has added more. And so they just like pile up on you. Some of them are just there to give you some money and whatnot, while others do have unique one-of-a-kind rewards. So these are going to be of a very wide range of difficulties. Some of them will be very high difficulty, some of them will be very low difficulty. I don't have them memorized, so I have no idea. Yeah, so this one is much lower in difficulty. It's fine, though, because it does pay out a good bit, and this will be a chance for us to replenish our money, because we have taken a bit of a beating there. Now, because we can't drop very much equipment, I'm probably only going to... Well, that's not true. I might be able to send our faster mechs in, because our faster mechs are also... lighter. And therefore, maybe we could form a full lance. Not quite. Maybe I can use the trebuchet, and then someone can use... Yeah! Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Made it happen. Wait. Let's these pilots were injured, and they needed some time off to heal. There we go. Okay, okay, look at this. We're making it happen. Mega and Cheeky BB, our early gang. Welcome back to the show, everybody.
We're on the hunt for a high-ranking member of Ranta's bandits. The target's name is Lucius Oeda and shouldn't be far from your location. But be prepared for heavy resistance.
Oh yeah, we are in Combine territory, so our bandits have Japanese or semi-Japanese name. No, no, no. Like Sheriff Crab is he has I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but the sheriff is
I'm showing nothing on
just
scopes
about
that
a
can be
doctor
identified as our targets.
of
We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
cancer. And I believe he's going to be earning his official doctorate very soon. He had to finish one final paper, basically like a dissertation. And I believe it's finally done, so he's going to be going in to submit it.
New target, Urban Mech. Target acquired.
So very exciting news for him. I know he's been working on it for a very long time.
Looks like we're at
And
the
when I
right
say a
place
very
on
long
the
time, I mean like probably the better part of a year.
Let's check out the other
Probably like
locations.
7 or 8 months, I'd say he's been working on it.
Tango down.
And you might wonder why would you be working on it so long? Apparently it's mostly revisions. Like he does the paper and then he sends it to his professor and then his professor was like, well, this is what I would change, you know, this is what I think needs to be refined. And he just said it's been a long process of refinements.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I had to say assault mech here. Hold on a second.
Coordinating our attack.
Target acquired.
Then I realized what we're looking at is actually a charger.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Coming in behind for the flanking maneuver.
Target destroyed. Target
Focus engagement on lead targets.
What do we got here? Oh, we got a full lance here.
Target acquired.
Okay, well that means we're going to have to take these guys apart piece by piece. And by piece, I mean I'm just going to kind of run through these guys. Draw as much of their gunfire as I can. And try to disable the most relevant weapons on them.
Tango eliminated.
Okay, so he's, like I said, although his mech isn't down yet, he is heavily damaged. I want them on the trebuchet. It might seem like I'm taking a lot of fire, but most of it is missing. I'm pretty fast. They're having a lot of trouble actually landing hits on me. Damage on the trebuchet is rapidly increasing. Wow, this is a spicy mission for its weight level. This mech is about to go down.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Another Centurion, I see. Let's get rid of this commando real fast.
We'll begin the recovery procedure.
Great. Finish off that urban mech. Main weapon system is down on it. switch to the Centurion. The Centurion is now the big threat.
Target destroyed.
You'll notice I'm leaving a lot of incomplete enemies, like enemies that are not fully defeated. And once again, that's because once their primary weapon system is down, I don't see any reason to continue shooting at them, because they can take a little while to take out. Once again, we're going to leave that Centurion there. This is a complicated battle. This could easily go bad. Like, if you are not a particularly experienced MechWarrior, this battle could go really poorly. Riding the red line on my heat.
She got part of my mech.
Heat critical.
Even though there's a lot of enemies, those enemies have like no weapons, so they can barely do anything.
Good work. Now extract as soon as you can. I'm picking up heavy reinforcements en route. We fulfilled our contract, Commander.
No joke.
Let's
There's the
get you out of here
reinforcements.
now. Additional forces are being deployed near you.
I'm gonna step on this, so I've got to do something about it.
Target dervish.
Okay, I finally sank some heat, which means I can attack finally.
Coordinating on target ID. Tango down.
Just trying to finish all these jerks. There's so many of them.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Okay, we finally squished them all. Holy crap. Okay, so before we go, let's take the rest of this stuff here.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
That's close enough. Ready
That was
to
a
start
spicy
pickup
battle
operation.
for, like, the difficulty level. This was supposed to be, like, what, like, 130 tons? 100 and some, 200 something tons?
Commander.
Target received. Engaging.
Target acquired.
Skull unit receiving heavy fire.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Focus target up.
I'm gonna give them something to shoot at, otherwise they just follow me around. Following me around isn't the worst thing to do, but we can do better than that. Yes, that's exactly right, Lycan Metal.
Beginning recovery now.
Lycan Metal says they're basically like walking around, walking bullet sponges. Yeah, that's exactly the case. Like, once a mech's primary weapon is down, you might need to chew through a lot of armor to literally finish it off. And in the time that you spend chewing through that armor to try to finish it off, what if there's like 5 or 6 tanks shooting at you? And then you could spend some time killing those tanks. And the tanks are very fragile, so... And the thing is, the tanks can be a problem. Like, tanks should not be underestimated.
Acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Cheeky says that she told her boyfriend about Evie being a save scum, and he thought it was hilarious. Yeah, Evie did not know what a save scum was. Now I've given her an official rank in the Discord. Her rank in the Discord is now save scum. I mean, I feel like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I'm not very good at memorizing the missions simply because there's so much to memorize, but man, like, this is a mission to remember. Like, you know, this one would be, if you were in the very beginning of the game trying to do this mission like that, this one could have gone very poorly. Looks like we're going to come out of it pretty well, though. I mean, we got all of that cargo. A level 3 PPC. We got a level 2 chem laser in tow. We got the SRM. That one's not as exciting. But the main thing is that we scrapped a lot of enemies, and our damage is I think it's all on the armor. So how is Evie doing? She is fine. She did not follow her doctor's advice and therefore had to return to the hospital. She lifted a heavy object that she should not have lifted, and therefore reopened a surgical, like she had a procedure that required like invasive, I wouldn't even call it surgery, but like, you know, they had to stitch it up, and they told her not to lift anything heavy, and she didn't listen to them, and so like the physical stress of lifting the object reopened the wound. So here we are, yeah, like looking really good. Obviously, I'm going to do some pretty major damage there with the 1,500 because the trebuchet hits really hard up close. It's not unlike the lance mates. The trebuchet is not a balanced design, and but yeah, like they did not get through the armor anywhere, which is fine. Like, sure, we do have to pay to repair the armor, but the purpose of the armor is to protect the much more expensive internals of the mech, and that's damage on the armor, absolutely fine. No problem with it. Throw you into cold storage. Okay, I want to hop over here real fast because one thing I want to do is I want to like sell some mechs. I want to customize. I want to get our Corsair up and running. Okay, so here's what we're also looking for better pie. Oh,
Bread and ready, Commander.
This guy's a 60. That's as good as it gets
Glad
for
to join the
pilots.
company, Commander. Now let's kick them right in the gondola.
That is as good as it gets as far as pilots go. So you're dismissed. We're going to fire that person. And now what I'm going to do is sell some of these mechs that I don't need. I'll take these, sell these, sell. I don't need this Orion. I don't need that Phoenix Hawk. I don't need that Quick Draw. I don't need this Warhammer. Or that. I kind of want to keep the Battlemaster and that I want to keep those missile mechs. I want to keep the mechs that are kind of like specialists, as well as some of the rare mechs. We don't need the Kintaro. Yeah, we got the Kintaro 19B, so we can sell the standard. The Kintaro 19 is the downgraded version. Downgraded because the equipment that it was originally set up with is simply too rare, so they made a downgraded version of it. Okay, wow, even when it's repaired, it looks like junk. It doesn't even have an arm. Okay, this is a one silly-looking mech, let me tell you. Okay, let's see what we're going to do with this thing. This thing has a little bit of everything going on. Very interesting. What am I going to do with this mech? Let me theoretically put a few weapons on. This is going to be a really hot design. I don't know if I agree with this, but I'm just going to kind of follow the basic idea of the mech for now. Maybe that will work. Maybe. I need more heavy rifle ammo. Let's put in 1.5 tons of LRM ammo. Let's go ahead and put in at least 10. We're just going to throw 10 heat sinks on. At least. Like, we'll probably need even more than that. We're going to need some heavy rifle ammo. So let's put all of our heavy rifle ammo on. This mech is so dilapidated looking. It's so messy looking. Like, it's going to have ammo everywhere. Let's split the ammo on the legs up a little bit. That way, if either leg is destroyed, it's not that big of a deal. Let's also go ahead and shave the armor down so that we can get, like, an even number. I don't think 4 tons of heavy rifle is not going to be enough, I don't think. Well, how many rounds is that? 12? We'll see if it runs out of ammo. Let's put more heat sinks on. This design is going to be like blistering hot. I don't even think I want the LRMs now that I think about it. Let's just throw on more heat sinks. Because like I said, this mech is going to be just blistering heat. We'll balance this out a little bit. There we go. Okay, now what I want to do is balance the armor. 20 rear, 60 forward. I'm going to do probably... I'll just do 20. 20 down the line. Okay. This is going to be our first design. Like, this thing is like such a massive long-range weapons platform. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else I'm going to do with it, but that's what we're going to do with it for now. In the meantime, this is a Era mech, so it does get to keep that. Weapon groups. Wow, this thing's got... It has a puncher, too, jeez. Let me see. I guess there are situations where I would want to fire all of these independently as well. Oh, it's so ugly. I don't like that weapon group setup, but oh well. What if I do it like this? Oh, it's so ugly. Oh, it's so ugly. So ugly. I don't think I like... It's like... We'll try it out, though. Okay, so while we're here, I don't want to spend that much money, actually. To be totally honest, I do want to go here, though, to pick up a new side mission. I don't want to spend that much money, though, because we might be traveling a lot. That means we got to pay our bills. Like a Metal asks, where is its other arm? I guess its other arm technically is this thing right here. This thing right here, I believe, technically counts as its arm. Like, I thought that it looked like a piece of junk because we had not repaired it, but I think it just looks like a piece of junk. Not trying to hurt its feelings or anything. What are you going to give me? Ooh, tier 5. I'll take this one. 7 Igors? So we fight a ton of those in these more recent missions. Okay, so let's see if we can find more quests. Project Cold Snap? Pirate Hunt Part 3. Here we go. Okay, I remember this quest. It says right here, we have finally located Ranta's bolt hole. I always read it, we have finally located Ranta's butthole. It doesn't matter how many times, I always do that. Okay, You guys tell me you can't, like, skip. We gotta go the long... Whatever, fine. We'll go the long way. We'll go the long way. Okay. Another assassination mission.
Extreme weather warning is in effect,
As
Commander.
much as I want to
You'll have limited
reuse
visibility out
the,
there and have to contend with sensor malfunctions.
as much as I'm eager to use the Corsair, I don't think this is the mission for the Corsair. This is the same situation, though, so let's go ahead and use the same setup. I'm glad we're actually able to deploy this kind of a smaller, more agile
Now it's time
lance.
for the real target, Lucas Runter. He's terrorized this space for years and years. With his sub-commanders dead, his back is against the wall. That being said, you should still expect him to fight tooth and nail.
Enemy destroyed!
So these objectives are
I'm not
kind of
seeing
clustered
targets
together,
at this
so I might
location.
try to draw them
Make way
out so
to
we
the
don't have
next
to fight them all
nav point.
simultaneously.
We might have more luck there.
Is that a bot? Let me get this guy out of here. Goodbye, bot.
Target is down!
Alright, I'm going to tell them to wait right here.
Navigating to rendezvous.
Panther. Target acquired.
Holding location. On mark at waypoint.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here.
Okay, so they're all going to be clustered up in one spot as is
Enemy
normal.
destroyed!
Target destroyed.
So I told my guys to wait there because we do have a long-range
To
advantage,
indicated.
Destroyed.
and that's kind of what I'm trying to
Moving
pursue.
Into formation.
Before we fight the main enemy, I do want to try to pick off as many of these guys as we can. That way we don't have to, like, fight all of them simultaneously.
Target destroyed.
We're on your target, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Shit! Weapon system unfucked! Ejecting!
I can't believe they use foul language in this game. They're always afraid to use foul language.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed. New target quick draw.
Okay, we got a quick
Moving
draw.
to 6, Commander. Disengaging.
I'm gonna tell them to hold fire and follow me. That way they drop whatever they're doing and stay in formation.
Weapon safety's off!
We haven't been authorized for airstrikes on this mission.
Target destroyed!
Okay, I'm gonna order the mechs to kind of just chill right here and use their and focus on using their long-range weapons.
Acquired.
On station.
Meanwhile, I will be harassing the enemies, and hopefully what we can do is whittle them down. I can barely see with the night vision. The night vision is supposed to help me see better. Okay, they're on me right now, which is fine. I'll throw them for a loop.
Acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Oh man, riding the red line on my heat again. That's fine though. They're still after me.
Target acquired.
They're taking a lot of damage from the lance though.
Lucas Runter is dead. It's a real honor to be the ones responsible for his death. Good job, boss. before their friends arrive.
Target destroyed.
I like how it's a Draconis Combine quest, so like, you gotta make sure that,
Target destroyed.
uh-oh, that's an enemy
With you.
dropship.
Target acquired.
Let's jump on the quick draw. Oh, this is the Phoenix Hawk with the axe. That's funny. Why am I wasting my time on this guy? Let's knock this guy out.
I'm getting quick warnings. I need to
Target
eject.
acquired.
Shared targets identified.
Here we go. His leg is beat up. Took his leg out. That'll slow him down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, the Phoenix Hawk is next.
Target destroyed.
See all these little tanks though? Like all of them, like that damage from the tanks, that adds up
Land
over
target
time.
received.
Which is why they're worth taking out.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Weapon systems down. Ejecting.
Okay, so that mech is disabled.
Target destroyed.
Now what we can do is pick up the rest of the cargo here. And then we're good to go.
Package acquired.
Streak SRM level 2. You know, I've never really used Streak SRM very much, mainly because I find it hard to find a mech that is capable of having enough hard points to use it. Because, like, the thing is, like, you need to use a lot of them. Like, you need to have, like, maybe, like, 4 to 6 missile hard points to really have a chance to use Streak SRM. Right, we got it. Let's move out. So that mission was way easier than the last one. The last one was way nastier.
Target destroyed.
This one still had a lot of fighting in it, but let me tell you.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
The last one, we had to just fight so many enemies. It was wild. One thing that I am looking for is later on, the full Rasalhague campaign should come out. I am looking for that. I guess we need a Jenner. I guess we need to turn one in. Oh, and I can sell the Commando. Damage looks fine on everybody. Not a very long one here. He says, in the past, the Combine's history with mercenaries has been murky, usually due to a Luca warrior's total lack of honor or capability. Perhaps we have misjudged some of them. Okay, I think we're gonna give the Jenner away as a quest objective. Okay, no, I need a second one. Okay, so let's keep knocking out these quests. There's a ton of them. This looks like it's going to be a high level one. The rewards are pretty good, so I'm guessing it's not... Oh, here's the... for defeating the Grey Death Legion. The bounty hunter says, mercenary companies being built on the foundation of dead friends and family is nothing new in our field. Just look at your own outfit. But what makes Grayson Carlisle and his Grey Death Legion interesting is that they needed to claw for every ounce of metal they've got, supposedly salvaging his first mech by using an infantry squad to tie down a Locust and threaten it with a handheld Inferno launcher. Given that a Locust twin machine guns are tailor-made for turning infantry squads into red paste, it takes a massive cojones to take down an anti-infantry mech like that. The sheer audacity of using infantry squads against mechs once is brave enough, but the Legion appears to have made that their specialty. They supposedly employ a number of infantry squads that specialize and train others in anti-mech tactics. While it's a cute trick for an up-and-coming merc outfit, I do question how sustainable such tactics will be in the long term, especially if their reputation for employing such tactics becomes much more widely known. I did not know that about them. So I guess, thank you. Eyes on democracy. This is, we could get, why don't I just accept all these quests? Because I need to read them, I guess. I don't know. Are there any quests, before I start, those are like special assignments. Are there any other ones that I've simply missed? This one. Nope, that's Cold Snap. Shadow War, Dragon's Breath. Yeah, there's still a few here. Invasion Support. Oh, that's going to be a high-level one as well. That's right on the Karita Davion front line. Okay, so I guess we're going to try some of these new quests that I haven't done before. So let's try out Project Cold Snap. This one seems like it's going to be a tough one. It says, our ISF intelligence has surfaced rumors that Steiner forces are planning on an attack on a remote research complex belonging to the Cosby Battlemech and Myoma research firm in Kajikazawa Star Systems. It is home to a project known as Project Cold Snap. That's a lot of time saying project. An experimental endeavor to develop MechWarrior that is designed to withstand extreme weather conditions. It seems that House Steiner is not too happy with the thought of the Dragon gaining enhanced technology that would better our already superior Battlemech forces. So we are tasking you with assisting the ISF Battlemech defenders with clearing out hostile forces should House Steiner be foolish enough to attack our facility. But be warned. While the extreme weather of the planet is beneficial for our testing purposes, it will make combat a dangerous undertaking. Okay. Whatever. We'll do it. We'll do it. So where is this Cold Snap? I had saw it just not that long ago. Wait, here it is. There it is. Kajizawa. Looks like we can't make it in a single jump. Okay, so this is probably the mission that we're going to be able to try out the Corsair in. I don't know if it's a good idea to test the Corsair out in a live mission like this. Maybe I'll have the ally use it rather than me. But it's, like, I don't know if a quest mission is a good place to try it out, is what I'm saying. We'll see, though. I mean, the firepower on it is theoretically quite good. Oh, this is a much lower... The payout is huge for such a low... For 250 tons, the payout is quite impressive. Defend Project Cold Snap's research base. Okay, maybe I will use it then. You'll be supported by ISF Battlemech defenders at the location, but be wary of the planet's volatile weather conditions. Okay. Okay. We can handle this. It'll be fine. There we go. Okay, in that case, if it is a defense mission, maybe I will try the Corsair. And then I'll bring maybe a team of lighter mechs. No, you don't get to use my good one. A little over tonnage, not surprising there. Okay, let's go ahead and drop it down, and I will bring... Let's bring some long-range support in. There we go. No, I think that's fine. Okay, we're going to try out the Corsair. Could be a terrible idea in this battle, but, oh well. Sometimes the battlefield is the best laboratory.
Attention. Prepare for battle.
So this is the cockpit of the Corsair.
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Overall, it looks like it definitely doesn't look as junky on the inside as it does on the outside. Look at that, like... What's my top speed?
Cold Snap's remote research facility.
Oh no, there's an artillery battery.
Large assault force advancing on our position, reinforced by artillery batteries.
Yeah, I can see this. We got artillery.
Security forces on site are charged with keeping the classified area safe. They will defend the facility. What we need you to do is silence those artillery cannons. If we can't get to them, we risk Steiner forces destroying
Yeah,
all
we're
of
gonna
our
have to deal with this
research.
artillery.
Silence those guns, then clear the field of any remaining Commonwealth forces.
New target wolfhound.
Yeah, turn your back.
Enemy mech
Okay, I need to stop getting distracted. Those enemies are really not that big of a threat. What is a big threat? Are these, like, artillery cannons. I'm so slow, though.
Target acquired.
Here, squish that guy for me. Okay, we gotta destroy the artillery.
destroyed.
Target acquired.
Target.
Okay, when they said defend, I thought they meant, like...
Focusing
What kind of a weird panther is... A panther with 2 AC-2s? What a weird panther.
New target Raven.
We are on your target, Commander.
Target acquired.
No, you don't.
Another enemy dropship incoming.
Burn that target down.
Okay, I've got to do something about these. Big shot on the rear armor there.
Mech down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm not making any progress towards these artillery cannons. I keep trying. No! Get out of my way! Like, I am the exact target that they would want to shoot at for artillery. Like, I am the ideal target for artillery. Don't worry, I'll get to you eventually! One day! Okay, when they said defend, they didn't literally mean defend a base. Like, it's more like it's just a battle line. Just wait till I get to this artillery. Just wait. Just wait.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Tango.
You're lucky that there's like something in the way blocking my line of fire. This would have been so much easier if I chose an actually balanced lance.
New target Spider.
No, you don't. Really? Oh, there's an ice ridge there. There's an ice ridge protecting them. Here, squish that spider real quick.
Target's ID.
Target acquired.
Whatever. We need to destroy these artillery cannons. ADH Gamer asks, any news on Evie? I mean, she didn't go into the hospital for anything serious.
Target acquired.
Lens target received.
Okay, first artillery battery is down. God, it's going to take me forever to get to the second one. Overall, I gotta say the heat sinking is decent. The heat sinking is actually overperforming, but on the other hand, there's two things I gotta say. One, we are on an ice planet, so that kind of is unfair. Two, we haven't fought a mech that requires me to just go triggers down on it,
Target acquired.
so we're not really putting this mech to the test.
Destroyed.
inbound.
Wonderful. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. Well, he would have chased us around anyways. Okay, it looks like the dropship is landing way far away. That's perfect, though. No! Oh, narrowly avoided it. Okay, good. So this time we're actually going to come onto the flank of the artillery cannons. That's actually good. I probably can destroy some of them just by bombarding them, to be totally honest.
Enemy destroyed.
No, you don't. All these helicopters.
Enemy destroyed.
I got a visual. Escape! Take out this javelin for me, boys. Attack! No!
Tango down.
Oh, we got ourselves a real mech.
Our assigned mech target is on the field.
Look at that massive center torso damage there. That target's not even worth shooting at for me. Come on, boys. Take out these light mechs. They're like being really pesky. Escaping the blast radius. There we go. Took them out. I'm inside their minimum firing distance.
Watch out! That mech is going critical.
Target destroyed.
There we go. That's the end of them.
Look out, Commander. More enemy mechs inbound.
We got Jaeger mech over here. Alright, so this was definitely not the right mech to bring for the job, but it's working. The point is that it's working. Everyone is so fast. This is not a fair trial for the Corsair. Like, I'm happy with it so far, but I gotta say, this is not a fair trial for it. Like, this did not really test the Corsair out.
The enemy are deploying still more reinforcements.
Really?
Commander.
I mean, maybe it'll change. Like, we need to fight something bigger. Like, something that we would fight in just... wait, we're not trying to squish our allies. So stay away. Here we go. Now you don't have to worry about artillery.
Well placed.
Blasted him.
Target acquired.
Oh my god, the heavy rifles.
Target acquired.
This is a pretty cool mission. I gotta say, this was a cool mission.
New target. Black.
Oh, there we go, a Black Knight. Big damage center torso there. Look at that. Almost got him. Go down.
Target destroyed. New target. Archer.
So all of the weapons, so my PPCs are located in the side torso, unfortunately, which makes it a little hard to hit things, but... Oh, we just had a group of people came in from Ghost Prime. First time chat from Blackwing Angel. Ghost Army Raid. That's from a new community that I haven't encountered before. Welcome to the show, everybody. We are farming quests in MechWarrior 5.
Engaging.
Okay, here we go. No, are you joking? This isn't even that steep. Let me up. Up. No, it's not gonna happen. The last target appears to be an archer.
Disengaging.
Alright, I'm gonna tell them to stop shooting and follow me. That way they drop what they're doing.
Target acquired.
Yep, it's that archer. We have to go around this massive glacier, though. Oh, he doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. He doesn't know I'm here. Sneaky! Sneaky!
Reinforcements inbound.
Okay, he knows my allies are here.
Engagement. On its
Oh, let me get his leg. I was trying to get behind him. Take his other leg as well. Nope, never mind. I can't see his torso. Or I can't see his other leg. The firepower is there. I will say it. The firepower is there.
Our facility is safe. Return to base and resume garrison positions. Combined forces will search for survivors. I'm sure the ISF will have many questions for them.
The firepower is there. I gotta say that. 2 heavy rifles, 2 PPCs. I think that's pretty good, especially for such a slow mech. Wait, do I need to go somewhere? Why isn't the mission ending? Okay, about the same. For such a slow mech, I do prefer long-range weapons on slow mechs because I just don't want to get pulverized attempting to approach people at 44 kilometers. And overall, I think the firepower is there, especially if you can keep this mech kind of like not being pressured by harassers like light mechs. Let's just take this very curious Panther with the 2 AC2s. That must be a new variant. Look at the Black Knight doing 1,000 damage. Wow, not bad. Not bad, sir. Okay, so that was our first trial of the Corsair. Why can't I repair? Oh, why can't I repair here? You can't repair here. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the next mission. Project Cold Snap Part 2. Now that the base's safety has been secured, it's time for the Dragon to strike back. We've discovered that the Steiner agents were attempting to steal the industrial secrets of Project Cold Snap for themselves. And we feel that the most appropriate form of retribution is to strike back. We have our eyes on a remote yet extremely valuable Defiance Industries research plant that produces Defiance-branded mech armor composites. We want you to destroy the plant with terror and ferocity that the Steiner Mongols could only dream of. Sure. Where do I do that? Is there a way to set a quest as like my active quest? Yes. Track. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, there can't be a Defiance Industries facility in Combine space. That would not make sense. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's just go... I thought the name of this plant was Fuckboy for a second. Destiny is here. How is it going, Destiny? First time chat from Onyx Draconis. Oh man, he's on the right side. He's in the Draconis Combine. I don't have my my channel commands set up. Not that I have merch to begin with. Yeah, it's like it looks like Fuckboy. That's what I thought it said. Just like how we did that quest where we got to find, you know, Ronta's bolt hole. I mean, why do they call it that? It looks like you need to find Ronta's butthole. I'm just going to throw this in the cold storage. I kind of want to keep it. I don't know. What a curious looking mech. Okay, now that we got that repaired, let's check to see if they're going to give me a decent pilot real quick.
Ready for mission briefing and
So the only pilots I
preparations.
want now are 60s. If they're not a 60, I don't want them. Oh, Hero mech. We got to be careful on our money. We're traveling around so much that we're really getting hit hard by our monthly bills, so we can't afford to... we can't let our money drop too low. I'm afraid I do not have a Patreon either. If you want my Discord, you will have to go to my primary channel just down below. If I go right here to my channel, just scroll down a little bit. All of my links to my channel. Just scroll down a little bit. You're double hearing. This is where all of my links and stuff are. So this is where I store my VODs. So if you want to see this is episode, I think, 17. So if you want to see the other MechWarrior episodes, the VODs channel is where you would go to see it. I do have 2 playthroughs of MechWarrior on my primary YouTube channel. I'm also doing mech reviews. They are geared towards new players, though. So, like, I don't use Lost Tech in any of the builds because I want them to be for new players. So I have an Archer build, a Warhammer, Marauder, Centurion, mainly focusing on popular mechs. And then, you know, I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. I do make short versions of the guides as well. So like on TikTok you see I've got a short version of the Warhammer build, a short version of the Marauder build, a short version of the Crusader and the Centurion, just as like a bite-sized version of it. But yeah, that's where all of my stuff is. Also, of course, I do have my Discord where my Discord has about 14,000 people in it because I have been a content creator for a while. I am new to Twitch though. I'm mainly a YouTuber. And I do have a MechWarrior section for it, or MechWarrior and Battletech. So over here we have a whole bunch of stuff going on over there. I do play with people in the community though I can be rather busy, but I do try to find time to play with people within the community. So that would be where I go. I haven't set up the, I just haven't put the commands in, to be totally honest. All I got to do is put the commands in for the, what do you call it, links. Okay, I'm not going to buy this just because I want to collect this. This is the Firestarter FS. Looking good. Okay, let's move on. Project Cold Snap, right here. This is a real big jump. So this is why I said I don't want to spend too much money, because this jump is going to take 76 days, and every 90 days we lose, like, maybe we can clean up some of these mechs and make it a little easier for travel. Because, like, I feel like our monthly bills are getting a little excessive. What would I drop, though? Let's drop the Zeus temporarily. Oh my god, that dropped it down to 1.7 million just by dropping the Zeus. Oh, that makes such a big difference. I think that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I thought this was called Raspaghetti. I hate these planet names. We've got like Ronta's Butthole, we got Fuckboy, and now we got Raspaghetti. Where did we land? Ooh, we got a multi-mission against House Steiner. I might stop to do that real quick. Can I really pass that up? Can I really pass up a multi-mission from Steiner against Steiner for the dragon? I can't pass that up.
The nasty weather means your visibility will be limited out there.
This will let us refill our money anyways. So the first one is a demo. 230. I think I can actually launch a full lance. I think we do have a few small mechs that we can use. Let's bring the champions out. Oh, yeah. Let's bring all of our highest skill level pilots in. It's time for them to get some practice anyways. More Steiner slander, says Lycan Metal. You can afford it. Like, it's okay. You can afford it. Like, Steiner's rich. You can afford it.
Attention. Prepare for Battletech departure. Warning.
It should be fine.
Stand clear.
I'm thinking like 23. Like, what is 23 divided by 3?
Online.
Like 70-ish? 75-ish? I can drop like a few 75-ish ton mechs.
All systems nominal.
Destroying the Morg's industrial infrastructure will destabilize the opposition's grip on this region. Something our benefactors are willing to spend a great deal of sea
You guys don't understand. Triple missions pay out so much, or multi-missions pay out so much. Like, it's like I have to do them. Like, how can we pass up the money? We have to, like, refill our money on our way to doing these quests. Wow, is it like blowing scrap? That's a cool effect. I don't remember there being scrap blowing around. I guess that means you can have scrap storms? That seems pretty cool. Some of the scrap is on fire. So this is no ordinary trebuchet. This is the trebuchet LG, which is better than your typical trebuchet by a long shot. Though it probably isn't very good as a missile support mech. That said, it can't carry very big missile launchers. Supporting me are a pair of champions. As you guys know, I do like the champion and the dragon quite a bit. So I always keep a few of them on hand. Even I've used them even in some of these larger endgame missions as well. When is the Steiner playthrough? You want me to, like, betray the dragon for Steiner? I don't know if I can, like, abide by this.
Target identified.
Let's go for the Jenner first. The Jenner is quite fragile. These Shadowhawks are very thick. I really don't want to, like, have to grind them out, but... Next target is the Shadowhawk. Maybe I can get behind him and take him out quickly. Yep, there we go. Next target is the Charger. Let me get behind him and flank. Another quick kill. Vulcan is next. Oh, did you head over to the doctor, Chummy? Did they say they said you had a sinus infection? Let me just pepper this with some...
They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system. I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
These missiles are just ripping this place apart.
Final push, and then we can all go home.
Look at it just crumble.
That's it, Commander. You've completely destroyed this area. Great work. Best get to the evac point
Extraction
now,
is
before
on the
more
other side of the base.
reinforcements
We got a mech behind us. I do want to take out these mechs if possible because we do have a lot of salvage. So the more mechs we kill, the more opportunities for salvage. Not that the Locust would be worth much. Maybe I should just head into the doctor too. Like maybe I keep thinking that it's my allergies bothering me, but maybe it's not. Like maybe there's something else up.
Target acquired.
For those new to my channel, like, as far as a MechWarrior goes, like, I specialize in close-range assault tactics. That is my preferred playstyle. So right now, this is, like, kind of my home turf. Welcome, Okanzoni. How's it going?
Happy you made it out of there alive, Commander. Stand by for pickup.
Right, so like, basically, what is my playstyle in MechWarrior? I like two things. I like rapid assault tactics. I don't mean assault as in assault class. I mean assault as in, like, I like aggressive, close-range attacks. I also prefer old technology. I tend to not make use of lost tech very much. I will eventually as I acquire it, but I do have a tendency to prefer older technology, and the reason for that is because lost tech has been kind of the name of the game for most of the MechWarrior games, and being forced to use the old technology is a much more fresh experience for me. I'm also a survival game enthusiast, which means I have a tendency to prefer games that... I tend to prefer being forced to work with less resources. I find that to be rather enjoyable. Oh, so we can turn our Jenners in. We're gonna get 3 tier 5 flamers. That's quite nice. 1.3 million C-bills. I'll take that mission took us a very long time. Like, we're only hitting level 4 on Mech Collector because I haven't really been putting a lot of effort into collecting mechs, unfortunately. I use a lot of the mechs that people don't like. You know, like, most people do not like the Dragon. Most people do not like the Champion. But those are amongst my preferred mechs. Okay, so the next mission's a beachhead. I believe this is going to be a job for the Dragon SDW, because we might need to squish some other targets. What can I bring that'll fit? That'll fit. It probably doesn't matter, though. I got a question. What is more important? Having a full drop weight or having a bunch of mechs that can keep up with me? Oh, Kandoni, you picked it up. Oh, that's awesome. We should play sometime, then. I'm going to go with 3 mechs of a similar speed. I don't think I have any other mechs that'll fit the bill. Yeah, we don't. Okay, this will be fine, though. I'm confident that we are overrated for the mission. Sinister Dreamer says he likes to play more at the mid to long range. Yeah, I tend to like both of those extremes. I either like to play very up close or very far away. I don't play too much in the middle.
The radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire.
Though a lot of times you don't have a choice.
Few extra units to help you out.
Okay, so I don't know if they're going to be able to sneak any artillery cannons in here. Got the Griffin 1S. This is the better version of the Griffin, so it is a bit more of a threat.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Radar dish down.
I'm just going to try to... I'm going to have my allies tango with that, and I'm just going to try to knock out the... what the heck is that? Did that thing just get punted to, like... That thing just, like, flew through the sky. Oh, there's something behind me. So this mech does have mask? I'll let him finish it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
There is the radio dish. And another mech. It's the... this is the laser version of the Hunchback. So we are faster than the Hunchback by a long shot, which means we should engage it at a distance. That is actually why I do maintain the LRMs on this design.
Target acquired.
Because it gives me the flexibility.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
They still haven't killed this Griffin yet? Yeah, Griffin's a chunky boy. Apparently I need to give him a hand, though.
Target destroyed. Target
Tango down.
Okay.
destroyed.
Hold fire and form on me. This will force them to focus on getting into position with me. We're gonna knock out this hunchback at a distance, is the plan. Here we go. Grabbing the stuff. Oh, it's Toad Alice. She is arriving with 13 people. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are farming quests in MechWarrior 5, and I'm about to teach this hunchback the lesson. He is not going to be the hunchback in Notre Dame. He is just going to be the hunchback. Now he's choosing to stay at long range, which is really just not a good idea. But it's not like he has much of a choice. Like I said, we do have the option to engage at long range, and while our firepower might not be that of a dedicated long-range battle mech, it doesn't really matter. And now we're safe to move in.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
So for those who don't know Toad Alice is a newer streamer. Like, she's got into the world of streaming recently. I met her streaming State of Decay, and I gave her basically a raid to kind of get her started. Since then, she has made affiliate, I think, in a month, which is pretty impressive. Most people do not grow that quickly, but, like, she's doing quite well.
Scratch that one.
I try to help other streamers whenever I can. That said, like, I can be a bit picky. Like,
dropships are en route.
I mainly look for the streamers that I will help are mainly people who really look like they're trying. Because, like, you will run into streamers who are, like, you know, they think that they're owed the world. And, you know, Alice seemed like she was really willing to, like, learn the basics of streaming. And, like I said, she's done quite well.
Support. Friendly dropship landing now.
Target acquired.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1.
Alright, our reinforcements are arriving.
Heard you could use a little backup.
And look like they're going to get, like, owned as soon as they arrive here. Where are the mechs at? You guys have to bring me at least one mech.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed.
One of our assigned targets is
Wolfpup
flying
says
in.
that we actually raided Toad, but she had to go. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you know what sucks is when you get a raid and then, like, you know, it's right at the end of the stream.
New target.
Sometimes I will
You've reached the target
make an
facility.
on-site call to, like, I guess we're not getting a mech. Are you guys just not going to give me a mech as reinforcements? Kind of a jerk thing to do, but okay. Coming in for the kill. Oh, right in the grits. Got a hunchback. This is the 4H, the forehead. This version has a... Oh, please don't step on the fuel tanks. I have to pay for the repair bills, you know.
Falling in behind you.
Okay, there it is right there. These stupid orbital cannons are just making it so hard to aim.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Now, we do have Mask, like I said. Mask allows me to temporarily move at 120 kilometers, allowing me to easily get behind people. And go for those nasty rear armor shots.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, we do have an artillery nest just woke up. It's another trebuchet.
Engaging.
I'm going to tell them to take out the trebuchet while I slam the mask, and I'm going to knock out this artillery nest.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object.
Okay, the artillery nest is down, and it looks like they are doing pretty well against the trebuchet. Able to lend some indirect fire with my long-range missiles. There we go. The final stage is to capture the base. So I don't think they gave us any mechs. They didn't give us a single mech as reinforcements. What a ripoff.
It's clear of any additional hostiles while we take control. We've made a wee impression on these folk. Enemy aircraft inbound. You've got incoming. Stop them from...
Big helicopters. We need those. Remember, we got the bounty though for all of the Igors. Missiles more than good enough to knock these fools out.
Confirming new objective. Destroy all remaining enemy artillery. They're not...
I got the target locked in.
And it looks like primary scouting missed some artillery batteries.
More artillery. Where? Oh, you're right. Right behind us. It's such a small map. Where are you cramming in these artillery cannons? So if you've never used Mask or a Supercharger before, you know what? Let me... Nah, we can do this. They're capturing the base. You can... basically, there's that little meter to the left. It says Mask. As long as I don't let it get into the red, I won't take any damage. And when I don't have the mask active... what am I shooting at it for? When my mask is not active, the meter goes down. But if you let it get too high, it will start to do damage to you.
Will make the invasion much easier.
The only thing I don't like about Mask is, like, watch this, like, head jerking motion when I stop. You see how, it's supposed to kind of represent, like, your body is being pulled forwards due to the shift in momentum. Sometimes it makes me a little motion sick. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired.
I did detect a mech. Looks like there's a medium mech over there.
Incoming missile.
This is why I love just like a simple LRM-10 is great, just because it lets you just surgically remove some of these just annoyances because you don't need to have a direct line of sight on them.
Target destroyed.
All right, the new target is a blackjack. It's the standard BJ-1.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
One thing that's also nice to know about the Mask is the Mask, you don't go quite as fast compared to a Supercharger. But what the Mask does is it also helps you with other things like rapid deceleration. Both of them help you with your turning. But the Mask actually, for a small trade-off in maximum speed, the Mask lets you turn faster, slow down faster. You can also mask backwards as well. Like, you can slam the reverse. So, like, I'm going to use it to get up close right behind him like this. Even the strongest mechs in the game cannot withstand this much rear armor damage. Aim for the engine. If you knock out even one of these things' engines, they go down. So aim for the engine. That little beeping noise lets me know I've been hitting the Mask too long. Once again, LRM's coming into play here. able to engage at any range I want.
Target destroyed.
Oh my god, I gotta find out what... Okay, this is the last target right here. Okay, game. You're not gonna let me have a solid lock. I'll just close the distance. I'll do it. I don't have a problem with it.
That should be good
There we
for the
go.
invasion force. We'll relieve you once they've secured this location.
All stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed a re-entry. Lights are green. Dropships can now land. Sierra 1-1 out.
What are you guys talking about? Coffee? Surprisingly good if you like vanilla, since the Peeps marshmallows are made with vanilla. Much sweeter, flavored Pepsi, really. I've never tried Peeps before, I gotta say. You know, Peeps are not something that I am too familiar with. I know what they are, though. They're like the little marshmallow duckies, but I've never tried one before. Okay, so we've got a ton of salvage here, and unfortunately we didn't salvage any mechs. There is a good chance that we will lose salvage, because so I do need to spend some points here to kind of knock it down. So I'm just going to rake all of this stuff in, and we can just sell it. Let me knock it down to about 20. And then we'll let 20 roll over to the third mission. Big profits, though. Everyone did pretty good, too, I will say.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility.
So our
and
final
have an
mission
effect
of
on
this
your
series
senses.
is a raid, objective raid. Our fast mechs are all in the repair bay, so we're probably going to go with our 64-kilometer speed mechs, because I don't want to, like, spend a bajillion years trying to get someplace. So in that case, I'm going to use the kind of the wacky Battlemaster with the electronic countermeasures, and then I'm going to have them bring in the regular Battlemaster and Cyclops? Black Knight? A little bit on the overweight side. Do we have anything smaller? Yes. We can bring a champion to knock our weight down a bit. That's fine. So this version of the Battlemaster is from, which logos? I think this is from, oh, no. So that symbol means it's from Heroes of the Inner Sphere. This is the one that is equipped with an ECM. I'm still kind of playing around with ECM. I'm not sure how much I like it. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes. The way ECM feels to me, it's a little bit like
Been hired
vitamins.
to raid
You're
for
told that
supplies.
vitamins are good for you, but it's kind of hard to tell if it's making a difference in your body. That's kind of how I feel ECM is. Like, the stats tell me that it should make a difference, but I don't know if I can tell if it makes a difference. Welcome back to the show, Heath. This version of the Battlemaster has been redesigned to carry a PPC and a light rifle. Don't ask me why, it's just what fit onto the mech. The primary weapon systems are 4 medium lasers that are in the side torso. It gives the mech a little bit of a long-range striking capability, mainly because I don't like... If a mech goes 64 kilometers per hour, I typically like to make sure it has at least one long-range weapon. I don't like being exclusively short-range weapons, because sometimes you just get absolutely pulverized by trying to get into close combat. So while this mech does still want to close the distance, it very much is equipped with at least some long-range capability. Riding up on the first objective.
Target acquired.
Good work, Commander.
Okay.
That's one less target.
Commander to all units, unidentified battle mechs on the field.
New
Take them
target
out.
Phoenix Hawk.
Let's stay here, actually. Let's let the Phoenix Hawk come to us. We have a long-range advantage. Telling them to hold position.
At the waypoint.
On mark, at waypoint.
There's the light rifle that I don't have the best aim with. I hear choppers, but I don't see them.
Target acquired.
Okay, he's closing the distance.
That beetle is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
Enemy
There we go. We got him. Close the distance and knock out this urban mech. Something's behind us. Targeting the urban mech's main weapon system. Weapon disabled, ignoring it. Okay, the other one is going down. Might as well target the urban mech's other weapon system because its arm is rather fragile. This one will eject.
Tango eliminated.
As you can see, this even a single PPC can be used very surgically. There's a lot of enemies that can be destroyed with a single PPC. And remember that the PPC, the standard one, because I am using a tier 1 PPC, it has a maximum striking distance of 900 meters, about 920. And that actually makes a difference.
Target destroyed.
It makes a difference.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I am using the medium laser short burst. I do tend to prefer short burst medium laser if medium laser is my primary weapon system, I do tend to prefer short burst in that case. But if I'm just using the medium laser as a utility weapon, then I typically use the standard medium laser. Though in most cases I do prefer short burst, in most cases. Okay, so this is the kind of objective where we actually have to pick up the cargo. This kind of objective was actually added in a DLC. It's not a baseline thing. That's fine, though.
Target acquired.
Nice to have some
Partisan
extra
heavy tank. This is the AC5 variant. It's got to go. Very dangerous. Lots of firepower. Ordering them to form up, and we're moving in. So Heath says that he's preparing for a Vulture Gang. That's true. I am playing 7 Days to Die later on tonight. And for like 4 hours. I am not looking forward to having to deal with 4 hours of Vultures. Not that it matters to you guys. I'm sure you guys are very happy to be sending 4 hours of Vultures. We got an Enforcer and an Urban Mech. All of these are mechs that love to carry their weapons in the arms, making the arms a weak point on the design. I'm gonna go this way because I feel like being more in the open is to our advantage. Weapon disabled. Searching for the... There he is, right there. I'm going to have them ignore that Urban Mech and get on the Enforcer. That is the real threat right now. Oh my god, big damage rear armor there. Wasn't even my plan, but he turned his back for that moment. That was a quick takedown. Love to see it. Wolf Pup, heading out. Hey, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. What a terrible shot that was. I need more practice with the light rifles. I'm not comfortable with the projectile speed on the light rifle. That's something I definitely need practice on. You know what's, like, really awesome looking? I'll tell you what's really awesome looking. So they redesigned the way this mech looks, and I love the tank tread look on the shoulders. I think that's badass looking. That is not... The original Battlemaster did not have this kind of, like, tracked tank tread shoulder pad, but I really think that looks badass. Okay, so, I believe I need to actually go through the door here. I believe the walls are technically indestructible on this building. Oh my! Is this where you're servicing all your mechs? Wait, that's a Draconis Combine. You can't have one of those. That's a Dargan. It's a Dargan. These are Fed Sun colors. No, these are Fed Sun. What are they doing with Fed Sun? And I mean, I understand why they have a Draconis Combine battle mech. This is salvaged from a battle, which is why it's so dirty looking. But these are Fed Sun battle mechs. Oh, look, it's got some kind of electronics plugged into it. Interesting details. I don't remember that cable being plugged into the center torso like that. Where is the loot? I'm looking for it. Am I stupid? Why can't I find the loot? Am I dumb? I'm looking for the green beam of light. Chat, did you see where the loot is? Due to my weight class, I am able to walk through walls. Not all walls, though. That's true. It could be Fed Sun mechs in a trade agreement for the FedCom. Where is it? Am I dumb? Where is it? We gotta find the loot. That's our objective here. Where is the loot? Am I dumb? Why can't I find it? Is it glitched? Did it not spawn in? It's oh! Like, here I am playing 7 Days to Die in MechWarrior, like trying to find that one piece of loot.
We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Artillery cannons. Now that is just rude. That is just totally uncalled for. We got a dropship arriving, and we're totally disorganized. Everybody form up. Everybody form up right now. We are totally disorganized. Form up, everybody. All right, weapons free. We're in formation. Move up. Oh, no! I don't think I'm going to clear it in time. You missed.
Focus engagement on lead targets.
I'm scrambling his eggs with my ECM. Who's the bigger target? This one is for sure. The rear ambush is real. No, I want to punch him. I'm letting him have it. Here, you guys get the cicada while I get the artillery cannons. No, you don't. I'm gonna clear it. I'm clearing it. I'm clearing it. Oh, you missed.
Enemy mech down.
Nope. No, I'm turning around. You tried. You tried. Let's go this way. Here we go. Oh, Evie's here. Yeah, people were just asking about you, Evie. No, you don't. Stopping. Throttle up. I would say the most important skill in MechWarrior is probably piloting. Piloting followed by decision making. I think that's way more important than having good accuracy. No, you don't. Don't even bother. Alright, we're shredding all these artillery cannons. This is why I did not want to bring a very slow mech. I was okay with bringing a relatively slow mech, but I did not want to bring the slowest mech. I had no idea if there would be artillery, but I just felt like it would be a bad idea, and my intuition paid off. Nope, that's a miss. I've got the target locked in. Wait, is Evie convincing everybody to join the evil side for 7 Days to Die? Oh god. This isn't fair. All of the women are ganging up against me. It's like all 1% of my female audience is against me in 7 Days to Die. No, yo, your days of firing artillery are over. This is the end. This is the end. The end, I tell you. And a battle mech is arriving, focusing fire on the assassin. You are not Ezio di Auditore. Tossing his salad with the ECM. Like I said, I don't know if it actually matters or not. I'll be totally honest. I was debating whether or not to just ignore the artillery and go for the final objective, but I figured the play it safe strategy was to disable the artillery. That's true. Like, Jennifer is the only girl on my side. Sometimes Destiny is untrustworthy. Just Destiny's flip-flops back and forth. Sometimes she's on my side. Sometimes she's not. This is what you get for, like, using artillery against me. I will destroy pointless destruction. Fools! I love watching it crumble. Love watching it crumble. Am I smacking the kitty? The kitty brought me a lizard yesterday. And so I can't, like, be mean to Cat. When Cat brings me a lizard, I am obliged to, like, congratulate it. Obviously, I don't want the lizard, but Cat will bring me the lizard anyways. You were on my... Evie says that she was on my side when I took her to Morimoto's. You mean you were on my side to help me spend more money on expensive food? $70 sushi?
Cargo acquired.
Alright, we're moving up on the final objective. A bit of a detour, but you know, what can you do? We could have ignored it, I guess. This is what I think of your, like, green solar energy. Can we go for my birthday? Asks Stevie. New battle mech detected. It's a trebuchet. Interesting. Locking on to the trebuchet. Oh my god, headshot. Didn't even go for that.
Target acquired.
I don't think I'll be able to capitalize on the headshot, though. This area is really junky. So, oh no, I found a path through. I like how the objective of this quest was basically to find a bunch of junk inside of a junkyard. I guess it's appropriate. I'm getting caught on the terrain. Get. You want to rumble with me? That's a terrible idea. I'm way bigger than you. You want to fight? Okay, we punched it out.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
We got a Centurion. This is the stock variant. Going for the arm. Main weapon disabled. I'll let the Lance finish it while I take out some of these crummy targets.
Target destroyed.
Let's destroy that so that we don't accidentally step on it and damage ourselves.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Take her on her birthday again. Easy to say when it's other people's money.
Target acquired.
Look, I do pretty good. Let me put it this way. I do pretty good as a content creator, but I am not made out of unlimited money.
Tango down.
Okay, we're searching. Okay, here it is right here.
That was a great showing, Commander. Our benefactor will
Okay,
be
it's
pleased
time to
with
get
our
out of here.
success. Now get back to the dropship ASAP.
Fuck your water supply, bitch.
Target acquired.
Okay, thank you, I guess, Rihanna. Stop begging Heath for sushi. There we go.
Let's get out of here, Commander.
You didn't even eat it, Evie. I bought what, like the $70 sushi platter, and you ate like 2 of them. Okay, so the mission's done. We're gonna get 3.8 million C-bills. Looking pretty good. Okay, let's just salvage some stuff to sell. Look at all these mechs we're gonna get. That's what I love to see. Love to see it. There we go. Honestly, my allies are doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. Champion took a beating, but no armor breaches. We killed the 7 Igors. That's going to get us that autocannon tier 5, which is quite nice. I'll definitely take that. I want to slap that right on the Dragon SDW right now and upgrade the Dragon's main weapon system. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll remove that, and let's go ahead and add in that tier 5 AC-10. Very nice. It does, let's see how much the standard AC-10. So the standard AC-10 does 10 damage. This one does 15.6, assuming every shell of the burst hits. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, now we can move on. Yeah. Okay. We're going to Borgies. I guess to do a counterattack for the first mission. No. I even asked Evie. I even asked her when she visited. I looked her in the eye and I said, "Okay, I'm gonna buy the sushi platter. We're gonna split it, right?" And she was like, "Uh huh." But unfortunately, the sangria she drank was too much, I guess, and so she didn't quite she wasn't quite all there. I think that was the issue. 250-ton limit. It says it's time to strike back against House Steiner. Find the Defiance Industries manufacturing plant and reduce the location to rubble. I'm guessing this is a demo mission. What if I do all salvage? 33 salvage? That's enough for like one mech. I'm not really that impressed. Well, what if there's something interesting? Here we go. Maybe they'll have like some high quality weapons or something because it's a campaign mission. Okay, so what am I going to bring on a demo mission? Demo mission. What do I want to bring on a demo mission? I kind of want to try out that new arm upgrade, or that new weapon upgrade. Let's bring the fast boys. Where's all my champions at? Bring the champions in. We're going to go with the fast boys. Yeah, there we go. We're only 10 tons off. Perfect. So now we can try that really nice looking AC-10 burst fire. You ate 4 pieces, which is a lot for you. It was sushi, though. Each piece is like the size of a quarter.
Prepare for Rasalhague departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Next time you come over, Evie, you're going to get 7-Eleven's specialty sushi.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We've been tasked with the destruction of an industrial center marked at nav point Alpha. Be sure to watch your fire around any pipes or tanks.
7-Eleven sushi for Evie's birthday.
Explosive.
The ISF is determined that the raid against Project Cold Snap was instigated by House Steiner Loki agents looking to steal the project's research and development in Myanmar technologies. Such a slight against the Combine will never be tolerated. The Dragon demands retribution, and that is exactly what you will deliver. Your target is a remote Defiance Industries manufacturing plant, specializing in the forging of Defiance-branded mech armor plating. Raze it to the ground, and your contract with the Draconis Combine will be considered fulfilled.
Sounds easy enough.
Enemy destroyed!
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Nice.
Target destroyed.
Initial targets, or those are probably just their scouts. We'll see what we got, though. I'm expecting something a little nastier in this mission. We got eyes on the facility. It's really not that big.
Target acquired.
Expecting a little more. Let's fight at long range. I'm going to order the Lance to stop right here. We'll thin out the initial enemies at long range, because we do have an advantage there.
Focus engagement on lead target.
This thing shoots fast.
On our way.
Javelin.
At requested location. Holding at location.
So although our mechs are balanced, that just means that we have the option, and by balanced I mean they are capable of a mixture of long range and close range combat. All that means is I can mix and match my playstyle based on what they're throwing at me.
Down.
Destroyed.
Group target received.
Yeah, take them out, boys. All right, let's finish this guy off.
Target acquired.
Watch out. That mech is going critical.
Nice,
Target
nice.
destroyed.
One thing that's a real honor is introducing people to the world of BattleTech, which MechWarrior is a part of the BattleTech universe, and it's a real pleasure to introduce people to it. Unfortunately, the people who created BattleTech a long time ago went out of business. This game used to be very, very popular. It had its own TV show, even. Believe it or not. It had its own cartoon show. But unfortunately, the company that made it went out of business, and there hasn't been a MechWarrior game in like 15 years or so. And so it's a real pleasure to kind of bring it back to a new generation of people who have never experienced BattleTech before. Like, I feel like I'm doing God's work, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna start ripping up the walls. In order to rip up the walls like this, you do have to use a larger mech. You have to be at least a heavy class mech. But like I said, the walls do count as part of the base. Uh-oh, we got reinforcements coming in. And normally the walls would be really hard to destroy, but because I can just walk through them, it's really not that big a deal.
Only 25% of this area remains.
Yes, BattleTech began its life as a tabletop wargaming. I'm currently getting shelled by this really annoying partisan that's getting on my nerves. I'm going to try to push through it mass to finish it off.
To be very satisfied with this result.
We got an enemy mech detected. Looks like it's some kind of a medium mech. It is a cicada, so that's not a big threat. It's got an Ultra AC-5. That's interesting. Let's knock this cicada out. Also, let's actually hold position over here. I do want to fight these guys, and the reason for that is because we have salvage, and I want more salvage. Alright, so we have a speed advantage here, and I'm absolutely going to abuse that.
We're moving into position. Holding at that point.
Orion.
I'm looking for some medium lasers. Once I see some medium lasers, that's when I know we are officially in close range combat, and that's when I'm going to flip on the mask and switch into a more aggressive style of play. There's the medium lasers, that's my sign. Switching into close combat.
Incoming missile.
Main weapon system on that mech is down. As you can see, we softened them up a little bit with our long-range fire, enough that they weren't really able to. They suffered a lot of damage attempting to approach us.
Moving into formation. Target destroyed.
Yeah. This game began its life as a tabletop game.
Target destroyed.
There's also a card game. And like I said, there's also, oh, look at this, a Victor. Once again, we can abuse our long-range combat here.
Let's move. I've requested location.
The Victor in particular is very vulnerable to this kind of a long-range bombardment. Look how much damage it's taking. We are almost through its center torso, even. Just showering it with shells and missiles. He's not even in his AC-20 range yet, and he's about to go down. And that's because the Victor's top speed is
Target destroyed.
64 kilometers, and my Dragon can backpedal at basically the same speed. So he just can't get to me. This is the reason why I do like a lot of people don't like these kinds of hybrid long-range, short-range builds. I find them to be quite effective, though. Because, like I said, I can match up my strengths against their weaknesses. Once again, this guy just cannot get close to use his AC-20.
Target acquired.
Go. Focusing fire.
Target acquired.
That's a demolisher. We're going to keep our distance from him.
Target destroyed.
Focus target updated.
And at the same time, we do have the firepower up close. Like, although a medium laser, 2 medium lasers and an AC-10 may not seem like a lot, by matching up our strengths against their weaknesses, we're able to jab them where it hurts the most.
Target acquired.
I have a little ammo left, so I kind of want to kill a few more of these guys.
Target destroyed.
It's one thing that's really funny about the Dragon is
Target Panther.
having spent so much time trying to figure out how to build the Dragon. I ultimately concluded that the Dragon was fine the way it was, and it actually didn't need any changes. All I really do is I do drop...
The task is done. There's no further need for you to remain at this facility. If House Steiner insists on keeping this pile of rubble, they are free to take it. Return to your dropship, leave this place, and our business will be complete. The Dragon thanks you for your assistance in this delicate matter.
Let's get you out of there, Commander. Stand by.
Hey, would you mind, like, ending the mission? So I don't get, like, shot for free? Thank you very much, mission. Oh, I get to keep the Ultra AC-5 on that. Let me see if there's any Lost Tech hidden in here. Doesn't look like it. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Project Cold Snap Part 2. It says, "We thank you for your assistance in protecting some of the Dragon's most closely guarded secrets. Please accept this payment for your good work, but be reminded that you are bound to a plethora of non-disclosure gag orders. If anyone gets word out of our work, you'll be sure that the Draconis Combine will come after you, too." I mean, like, I don't know how they'd be able to tie it to me, but we'll see about that. Got a double heatsink? I'll take it. Let's just go right over here. You get better prices for repairs in these places. Plus, I'll sell some stuff. Okay, so it looks like chat wants to talk a little bit about the lore. Well, I guess the first thing to know is that there are a lot of Battletech novels. There are a lot of books. They probably have, Battletech, not battle novels. There are a lot of books in the Battletech universe. Look at all these books. This isn't even all the books. That's just some of the books. They probably have audiobooks if you prefer to listen to them. Some of them are newer. Some of them are older. Some of them are like classic. Because remember that Battletech came from the 80s. Like, Battletech is not a new series. It's been around for a very long time. So there are a lot of books. There's magazines. Like I said, they might even have audiobooks. Battletech began as a miniature collection game. So, like, basically, you basically collect the miniatures, and then you paint them the color you want, And then they have these hexagon-shaped platforms that they sit on. And as you can see, the board is made out of hexagons. You don't have to play on the hexagon grid. You can just use a ruler and move around. And then you shoot each other and do stuff. And there's like all kinds of rules to determine how much damage you do and stuff like that. Ooh, Beagle Active Probe? I'll buy that. 1,000,000 C-bills? It's Lost Tech, so... ERPPC? 2,000,000 C-bills. Well, I'll take that flamer. I'll buy it, whatever. Where else am I going to get an ERPPC?
Let's get to work.
Let me see. I think we can pick up another side mission over here. Yeah, BattleTech was invented like in the 80s. So it has been around for a minute. Unfortunately, like I said, the company that made BattleTech, which is FOSSA Corporation, they went out of business. And when they went out of business, they did transfer some of their rights over. But the problem is that the popularity of BattleTech just absolutely crashed when FOSSA went out of business. Like, before MechWarrior 5, the last, like, big one was Mech Assault. Mech Assault was actually on the old, it was on the original Xbox. It was a really big game, too. Look at those graphics. That's still really nice for, that still looks pretty good, even by today's standards. There was a Mech Assault 2, and I think they did make other games afterwards, but Mech Assault 2 was the last, like, really, really big game before FOSSA crashed. The last MechWarrior game was MechWarrior 4. MechWarrior 4 was had a lot of expansions as well. The most famous of them is MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries, because there's a lot of mods for the game. But the original was MechWarrior 4 Vengeance. And as you can see, the graphics are much more old. They're much older, because it's like an early 2000s game. And, yeah, unfortunately, FOSSA went out of business, and when that happened, that was not the literal end of BattleTech, but like I said, the popularity and awareness of BattleTech just absolutely crashed when FOSSA went out of business, unfortunately. A rare crab. A 27? I believe that is a Star League variant, but I don't think we need it. In the meantime, let's see what other missions we've got. Oh, I know what we were going to do. So there's some Lyran Commonwealth missions we could do in the area, but there's also this one, the bow and arrow. I know that gets me a hero mech, but it's kind of far away. Maybe I should do some work that's more local. What is this? Those in need. What is the quest, Those in Need? What about this one? Shadow Coup. This one's closer by. Let's do this one. MechWarrior Online bootstrapped the popularity. I mean, like, I would say MechWarrior Online put it back on the radar, but, like, it is still a shadow of its former self. So let's go ahead and activate this quest. So this is called Shadow something? Shadow Coup. Okay, so this is a DLC mission. This is from Heroes of the Inner Sphere DLC. So it says, we represent a small group of anonymous Lyran military leaders, and all of us are fed up with the ineffectual leadership of high-ranking Steiner officers who have been promoted into their roles solely due to networking and social connections. Our superiors recently ordered several disastrous and irresponsible raids that resulted in dozens of unnecessary deaths among Lyran Guard detachments. It's now time to act. We're providing you intel on 2 targets we'd like you to take care of. One struts around in his overly equipped battle mech, while the other spends most of his days in his office at his unit's HQ, making flippant decisions that get good Lyran soldiers killed. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. You can't be a clan elemental, Evie. Like the people in the clans are mean, and you're not good at being mean. Okay, so 360 ton. Oh, we can try our new mech here. Oh, they hate us. That's right. I forgot. I'm gonna take salvage here because if they've got like rare weapons and stuff, I'm not gonna be able to take a mech. But at least maybe if they've got a good weapon, I might be able to nick the weapon off of them. You would not be able to RPG a mean person, Evie. Okay, we're gonna try out our Corsair again. Ooh, I should have put you in the... You guys are just gonna be costing me more traveling expenses. Okay, let's try the Corsair again. And... Let me just put a bunch of atlases in and see what we're looking at. So we're about... Yeah, we're a decent bit overweight. So let's put in... 2 awesomes. I want to bring the missile awesomes in. Oh, look at that. It fits so nicely. Maybe you should use the Atlas. So all of these mechs are very long-range capable mechs. This Atlas was redesigned to have 2 PPCs, 1 in each arm. The plan is to, like, hopefully bombard the enemy at a distance and shell them out. The main problem with this strategy would be, you know what? Let's bring the PPC awesomes. In the event they drop, they could just drop the enemies right on top of us, and in that case, our LRMs will cease functioning. So in that case, let's just do that. Now, Evie can't be mean.
We're after Colonel
If she tries to be,
Kent.
if she makes somebody cry, she'll feel
any type
terrible.
of attempt on his life at the current moment. That being said, he's still a worthy opponent and will likely be surrounded by some of his finest soldiers.
Let's do it. This mech is so weird looking.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, let's do this.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Yeah. So Evie should be in House Steiner, because they're like super snooty, and like they get promoted through like pedigree. They get promoted through social connections. Like that would be perfect for Evie. Looks like our first target's gonna be this over here. Okay, we need an area with clean lines of fire, because we are not very good in close combat.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
So let's have our guys hold position here temporarily.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Destroyed.
Okay, it looks like they're coming out to us. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want.
Target acquired.
Request the location.
Please don't get in my line of fire, guys. You guys are really killing me here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This guy is really not a threat. I'm gonna ignore him. And that's because in close combat, the only weapon he has is that PPC.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This guy's a little more of a threat. Let me see if I can just knock his arm off real fast. He is causing me to turn around, which is not good.
Acquired. New target.
Okay, there we go. We just found the Highlander. Focusing fire on the Highlander. That wasn't too bad.
Sphere is rushing to your location.
So one of the big keys in this game is to, like, you gotta know what the real threat is.
Now let's get you all home. Head to the evac.
Oh, look at this. They're landing right on top of us like I didn't want them to do.
Your location.
New target. Rifle.
Focusing fire on the rifleman. You notice that that Griffin is still there, even though he's been here from the entire beginning of the game? It's because he is not the threat.
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
And, like, I can afford to ignore him all day.
Enemy. Mech destroyed.
Now we can finally squish him. Oh. Didn't watch my heat.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Gosh, you guys, stop being so pesky. Squish this fool.
Target destroyed.
Okay, well, let's start moving towards the objective. Alright, so that worked exactly the way I wanted it to. They all came out at us, and we were able to use our long-range weapons.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Squish.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay, I think I'm warming up to the Corsair. Interesting. 2 heavy rifles, 2 PPCs. I think I'm warming up to it. I think I like it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Oh, I see a turret.
Brilliant.
pesky little turret there.
Acquired.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
You know what would be really annoying? Is having to deal with a shitload of mechs that have PPCs, and so your UI is just constantly scrambled up. That's what I'm pretty sure every mech we deployed had PPCs. What a pain in the ass that would be. Okay, looking good. So like I said, we probably won't be able to salvage anything. But I was hoping to pick up a few interesting weapons. All of these look okay to me. Let's take all of these. The next phase of the mission is, what was it called? Shadow something? No, okay, I see. So it's just right over here. Checking to see if there's any missions. Oh! Triple mission for Independence against Steiner. We're trying to rebuild the Independence. Triple mission could be good. Could be good. Let's see what the difficulty is first, though. Ooh, big, nasty mission. 400-ton mission. Can we do 3 400-ton missions in a row? If I had Thomas, I think I could absolutely do it. You need 11 days to repair? Let me see what the objectives are. Assassination, target kill, another assassination, and a war zone. I hate assassinations. Assassinations can be really unfair. I think I'm gonna use my better judgment here and not do that. Instead, we'll take this mission here. This is a Scorched Earth mission. Maybe there'll be some good salvage here, actually. Not enough to salvage a mech, but maybe enough to salvage... Maybe they'll have some high-tier weapons. Okay, let's send all of the Atlases in. And then, this is a demolition mission. I feel like I should probably not be super slow. I think that would be a good idea. I don't think I want to be slow on this mission. I might take the Dargan. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna go with it. Yeah, but Steiner's rich, Evie. Don't you love money? Okay, I think that's how I'm gonna do this one. All right, let's see what we're dealing with.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
I gotta admit, he's pretty menacing looking with that color scheme. That's Thomas's color scheme.
Reactor
Are we
online.
seriously under attack already?
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Our employer wants us to destroy a local military facility.
Okay, I see how it
Be
is.
cautious of
You know what?
any
It's in the very
ordnance
beginning of the
storage
mission,
they
though,
might
so it's
have on
fine.
site. Farhad does not want to spend weeks clearing shrapnel from shredded my-armor bundles.
Like, you guys have, like, no hope of hitting me with mask. It's not going to happen. You know what? You blew it. You should not have began your artillery bombardment immediately. You should have began your artillery bombardment when I began attacking the base. Now you blew it.
Shared target identified.
Now you blew it.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Now you blew it.
Target acquired.
Squish that
Target
spider.
updated. Enemy mech
Like,
down.
Evie, the main reason to be in Steiner is because they're rich. They're a bunch of snobby, rich assholes. That's why you want to be in Steiner. They probably have a Steiner buzz feed. Steiner feed. No, but those are the kind of guys you're into. You're into snobby, rich asshole guys. So it's perfect. The perfect hunting ground for you. Okay, we're pulling up on the first artillery cannon. Yes, I know I'm leaving the lance in the dirt, but... oh well.
Target acquired.
Really? Why can't I walk through this? He is too mighty. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Okay, step 2. Outrun these shots. And then we're going to go this way. And knock out those artillery cannons. Then we'll regroup with the Atlases. Then we'll squish the objective. You know what? I had no idea that there was going to be artillery. But you know what? I'm really glad I chose a swift mech. That wound up being a brilliant choice. Wound up just being brilliant. All we gotta do...
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
All we gotta do is just get here, squish these cannons, and then we can destroy the objective. And with my ability to use the mask, I can easily avoid all of these cannons.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
Oh, really? Who has found me? An AC-10, AC-5 partisan, not my favorite enemy. We'll have to close the distance quickly on it. Got him.
Target destroyed.
Okanzoni says he's got adulting to do. Damn, that sucks. Have a good one, though, brother. Thank you for tuning in for the show.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, we've almost dealt with these artillery cannons.
Contact. Enemy vehicle.
Finally.
Destroyed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Target destroyed.
All artillery neutralized. Next step. Oh, there's one left.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, step 2. Wait for the lands to catch up. Because I feel like this is actually a pretty good attack vector. Gonna lay down for a bit, Evie? Yeah, I'll see you in the next stream where I guess you get to, like, pay me back for teasing you with all your stupid vultures. While the Atlases catch up, it's the perfect time to drink some Mountain Dew. And also blow my nose because of my allergies. Our metal behemoth slowly advancing to my position. The Atlas, as a bit of trivia, is a mech famous for, what's his name? Alexander Kerensky commissioned the mech himself. He wanted a mech so strong it could cripple another mech with a single volley, and to be so ugly looking that people would be afraid of the mech and fight less effectively just seeing the image of an Atlas. No! Cheeky says, Evie, feel better. If you're not on, we will beat up Fox for you. No! 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 You're supposed to be on my side. I'm glad this game doesn't have viewer spawns. This game would be impossible if it had viewer spawns. Wizardman, thank you for the T1. He's been a sub for 12 months. Good gravy. All right, so I'm going to tell them to wait in this area because it looks like a pretty wide and open area. We need, like, room for a bombardment, basically.
Nav points received. Let's move.
And now I'm going to
New
recon
target,
the enemy.
Centurion.
We're on the move.
I'm speaking of the devil. We got something already.
Attention unidentified battle mech. This is a restricted area. Please identify yourself.
I identify as a high-velocity autocannon.
Holding at that point.
Really, you guys? Are you shoot at him? There we go. Now he's going to feel the pain.
Incoming missile. Target
I will
acquired.
handle this crummy enemy that's just going to try to distract us. Right on his ass with my mask.
Moving out the unit, Commander.
Okay, he's down. Nice, nice. Let's tell him to form up.
Moving to indicated.
Let's go right here. Right here looks like a nice area.
Against the unit, Commander.
Okay, I'm like basically a heavy-duty recon. That's kind of the role I play.
Designated position.
Target destroyed.
My job is to
At the
find
waypoint.
stuff for them to blow up.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
In the meantime, I will begin destroying the base. I don't want to waste too much ammo on the base because the thing about my dragon design is I have just enough ammo. I don't have too much ammo, but I've got enough ammo. But I still have to kind of be a little delicate with it.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt.
Curiously low defenses, I am consider me extremely suspicious of that.
They took out a fuel tank. They're destroying our reserve generators.
Well, if they're reserve generators, then it shouldn't matter if I destroy them. Like, you've prepared for a disaster. Who needs reserve generators? Those radio dishes look important. They're probably worth a lot of points if I destroy them.
The target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Are they not going to defend the base? Are they just going to let me destroy it? I mean, I will destroy the base if they don't want to protect it. I'll do it.
Our payday is nearly here, Commander. Just
I'll do it.
New target.
A commando. Not the mightiest of foes. Commando probably not expecting to be outsped by a dragon. I do have enhanced melee,
Eliminated.
Target acquired.
so when I punch, they stay punched. Okay, they haven't dropped anything in yet. Punched him out. Okay, there it is. Dropship coming in, so I'm gonna find cover by smashing through these walls. And now I'm gonna back up to our lance.
You did it, Commander.
There we go. Here's the enemies.
Now,
Let me see, a dervish, a centurion, and a battlemaster. The battlemaster is what I want to eat up. Actually, no, I think I'm going to go for this dervish. Big damage rear armor.
New target, Battlemaster.
I'll let him finish it off. The battlemaster is not targeting me. His mistake.
Incoming missile.
Okay, I guess he's just gonna ignore me the entire time. That's fine.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Punched him out. Form on me, and we're leaving. Yeah, with the arm enhancement, this little puncher on the side basically strikes with AC-20 forces, which is pretty good for it to not be a dedicated melee weapon.
Cargo acquired. Our window for extraction is closing. Let's get out of here. Package acquired.
The team looks pretty good. They provided great fire support for me. Gotta say, very happy with them. Because like all of my Atlases are equipped with quite a few LRMs, allowing them to, allowing me to kind of find enemies for them to shoot, and then they can just start bombarding them. And then if it gets too nasty, I'm able to fall back to them, and then they've got to kind of go through this like big old fire hose of long-range weapons. Well, at least we got a +5. So one of our problems with the Independents is that we kept over-leveling their missions, and as a result, we weren't able to get a lot of standing with them, but we got a +5 there, which is not bad. Also, with the Dragon's speed, we are able to reposition to target the enemy's weak points. Able to do a lot of rear armor damage, very unexpected damage. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to here. So this is where the other story mission is. That's what I mean, though, that when I say that, as far as a MechWarrior playstyle, like, I specialize in, I'm very at home with close assault strategies. Which is great when people play with me, because a lot of people prefer to fight a little more at range, and I don't mind being the focus of attention. In fact, one of my primary jobs is to zip around and get the enemy to attack me, and then I'll zip around and waste their gunfire. Like, I'll shake off a lot of their attacks, waste their time, and it is it's a pretty fun strategy overall. I enjoy it, at least. Alright, so this is objective raid. Let's see if all of our mechs are repaired. This Atlas needs service, but I don't think we need that specific Atlas. So if this is a objective raid, let's go with a more balanced lance, I think. Let me see. We should be able to do a full team of awesomes, but I don't necessarily want to use an awesome myself. Yeah, we can go a little bigger. So I'm going to use the salad tosser. And then we can probably bring in the Atlas RS. Can we bring a second Atlas? Not quite. Now I can pick the awesomes that I want. I want one of the missile awesomes. I kind of want both of the missile awesomes. I'm just though. Actually, no. I'm pretty good at close combat. We can bring both of the missile awesomes because I can protect them in close combat. I think. Emphasis on I think. I am the salad tossing battle master, the one with the ECM jammer. Once again, I don't know how good ECM is.
In his base HQ.
At least in this game, I don't know how good ECM is.
So expect him to be hidden away behind layers of defense measures and units.
Target destroyed.
Tango down.
Target acquired.
Our overwhelming long-range fire should be more than enough to thin out any of these annoying vehicles before they start to pile up on us. Okay, so as far as objective raids go, this is literally one objective. That's fine.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed.
So I guess we're just going to roll through at Atlas speeds and just clear the enemies as we go. Then we'll lay down a siege at long range on the enemies, try to clear out the existing enemies, and then destroy the objective.
Target is down.
Destroyed.
What are
Target
those?
acquired.
Squish them!
Target
Destroy them!
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Found some cargo?
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Brilliant.
Little bit of free cargo never hurts. We got an SRM4 stream. I do not like stream. I'll be the first to say it. Not a fan of stream.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Which is weird because I do like LRM stream.
Where are they, Commander?
Squish this fool. Getting into close combat? That's a terrible idea.
Lance target received.
Tossing his salad with the ECM. Shot him in the back. The most honorable way of combat. In the Draconis Combine, like, we make the rules. Like, we get to decide what is honorable. Those were obviously their kind of reconnaissance forces, so not a whole lot to say about that. Alright, so we got a pretty clean area over here. Looks like if there's a lot of enemies, we should be able to lay down a pretty punishing barrage from this area right here.
New target, Centurion.
That's the AC-20 Centurion?
Contact. Enemy vehicle.
Target destroyed. Arrived at location.
On mark. At waypoint.
Although I am a close-range focused mech, I am not going to just rush into there. I don't see any reason to do that. I do see this commando that I need to stop, though.
Acquired.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
I need to stop the commando from, like, harassing us. Now I'm going to back up and continue just kind of on guard duty, protecting the lands from anything that gets close. It does mean I'm not really the star of the show here, but that's fine.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Another commando that's going to try to sneak in. The long shot. Nope, way overhead. Trying to get some shots on his torso before he gets closer.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical. Target destroyed.
So as you can see, this kind of strategy of just letting them come to us while we bombard them, while if they do get to us, I do protect them in close range.
Relocating
It has been a pretty reliable strategy. It's also not a very high skill level strategy, like you don't have to be very good at the game to do this.
At your waypoint.
And that's also why I have this Battlemaster equipped with a PPC, because you can see I am actually making use of the 900 meter striking distance on it. I'm going to leave the mechs there in position in case reinforcements appear. I'm also faster than them, not by a whole lot, but I am faster. So in the event that I'm the one who can move them most effectively.
Objective down.
All right, let's see if the reinforcements arrive.
Additional forces are being deployed near
Yes,
you.
they are here. Checking the radar. Where are they going to land? Okay, perfect. They're going to be landing right in between both of us. So now it's going to be my job to toss their salad with the ECM, and then the Lance will pummel them as they arrive.
Here we go. Battle mech spotted.
First target is going to be this Orion. I see helicopters on approach. I'm going to switch to them because they're a little faster to bring down.
Target destroyed.
Let me get into that rear armor right here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target broken.
Stop hiding, fool! I'll toss your salad.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Destroyed.
Okay, we're clear.
Forming on the commander.
And now we can leave. Yeah, this strategy has been working pretty well. Because, like, I found that I do not like close range. I do not like mechs that are slow and close range. The cutoff point for me is 64 kilometers. If you're slower than 64 kilometers, then I am just going to turn you into a sniping mech. And if you're 64 kilometers, even if you are going to be a close-range mech, I always equip them with at least one long-range weapon.
I'm doing a scan. Seems like Lieutenant General Stevens has been killed during the raid. Good job, boss.
Even for the mechs that move at 80 kilometers, I still like to include at least one mid-range weapon. The only time I go full close range is if the mech is like 97 kilometers. There are some exceptions, but those are kind of rules of thumb for me for customization. Oh, it looks like, wait, I want these nice-looking weapons. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Not bad. Barely any damage. Very clean. So, the mission's done. It says, we understand your reservations for taking on this kind of work, but you accomplished a lot of good here. Those selfish buffoons you eliminated would have continued needlessly spilling Lyran blood in their foolish quest for personal glory. One death to save dozens, if not hundreds. The ledgers are easily balanced when you look at it that way. Oh, we got a new pilot. Interesting. Sure, whatever, you can stay. Alright, let's see if there's more quests to do. Here's another quest mission. Competitive Edge. There's a quest mission here as well. Let's do this one. This one looks like a really low-level one, so we should be able to knock it out real fast. So this one is called Competitive Edge. There it is. Oh, it is a DLC mission. I'll just get straight to the point, Mercenary. We've just learned that one of our competitors is arranging for our facility to have a setback. I won't bore you with the details, but that would mean our upcoming quarter would be a significant blow. We need it on site as soon as you are able to, or protect our facility. So it's a defense mission. Sure, I can do that. I can do that. Just give me the money. Oh, God. I can barely get anything from these missions. Okay, if it's a defense mission, then I'm just going to probably deploy 2 mechs. We'll deploy Big Old Nasty Boy, which is probably a bad idea. It's going to be a bunch of small mechs, and I have really bad accuracy with these kinds of weapons against small mechs. Then we'll bring in the champion. It's basically just going to be me attempting to squish light mechs with a heavy rifle, which I'm not very good at.
We have been hired as a security detail for the Ire Mechworks company. It seems a rival of theirs has arranged for a mercenary unit to destroy one of their manufacturing facilities, and Ire is intent on fighting fire with fire. Ire is an institution in these parts, Commander. Failing them would be a massive blight on our resume.
Right, whatever you say, guys. I'm just here to get paid. Looks like we do have some allies, though they are about to drop as usual. And we are going to have to march to the base at Atlas speeds, but what can you do? This is intended to be a very early game mission for people.
Hey there, boys. And ladies, of course. Welcome to the party. We usually handle our own affairs around here, but not this time. Not going head-to-head with a bunch of angry battle mechs, so thanks for the assist. Get yourselves sorted, and I'll let you know if I detect any hostiles incoming.
Huh. It just hit me. I can switch battle mechs if I need to.
Not a moment too soon. Nothing on scopes.
Oh yeah, Locust. Let's see if I can hit a Locust with these big fat guns. I'm ready. Ish.
Units just cross the outer perimeter and are headed our way.
Here we go. I hit something.
Chemical tanks destroyed. Then go inside.
Where is he? Okay, we got him.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Alright, here's a nice perch.
Target acquired.
Actually, a little further up is better. Gonna be a little better. Okay, you go and kill that tank over there, because it's too far away. I'm not gonna deal with it. You're faster than me. That's a direct hit.
Setting an intercept course reinforce on your position.
Target acquired.
Okay, I can't shoot them until they get to about 900 meters. That's my maximum range on the PPC. Stop moving!
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Ah! They're so tiny and hard to squish.
New target, Commander.
No. Stop going there.
Target
Fight me.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Fight me. You guys got to get out of the way. There we go. Big damage. Where did he go?
Target acquired.
Oh, a slow target. Nice. Blasted him.
New target, Shadowhawk.
Decent hit there. Goodbye.
New target, Phoenix Hawk.
Big shot center torso. Focusing him down. Nice, nice, nice.
That's the last of the mech forces. Let's get
Okay, my aim wasn't as bad as I predicted it to be. And it looks like all of our allies survived. What do you know? I gotta say, I think I'm warming up to the Corsair. The Corsair looks like it's shaping up to be a pretty good sniping mech. Like that could lay down some pretty serious damage at long range. Oh, we could. No, I thought we could salvage a mech. No, we don't have to salvage room. Whatever. Next part of the mission. Competitive Edge Part 2. Repair. This mission is so low level for us. But like I said, we can pound them out real quick. Cheeky says that she thinks she's going to get some Wendy's because she's too tired to cook. What are you going to order? I'm just going to take the money. Oh, I can't take only the money.
Bad news, Commander. Extreme weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
What is this dervish doing here? Get out of here. You're just causing me to spend more money. Let's just send in our fast boys. Not the Dragon SDW. There we go. This should be way more appropriate for us. So the Trebuchet LG runs faster than normal, so it should be easier. Cheeky says she's going to order the fattest burger on the menu.
Looks like
that's going to be
Iron
expensive.
Networks isn't
Wendy's is
content to
not
let
cheap.
such an audacious attack against them go unpunished. They want you to be the tip of the spear in a retaliation raid against their competitors. Let's get in there and take that facility down.
Target acquired.
Yeah, if you ever see the Trebuchet LG available, especially in the beginning of the game, I definitely recommend picking it up. It's really performance on it is great.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
It even comes with a sneaky AMS.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
But without a doubt, the best feature of it is just how fast it is, while still having, like, it's very fast, while still simultaneously having a lot of firepower. Like, it doesn't have speed at the cost of firepower. Which is like an absolute godsend, to be totally honest.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna tell them to deal with that while I move on. They'll catch up eventually.
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
So while I do paint most of my mechs, the hero mechs I do let the hero mechs remain in their original paint scheme, because each hero mech does get a unique paint scheme. Pulling up on the first objective.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Looks like we got a mech. It is an urban mech with the AC-20.
Tango down.
New target.
We'll go.
I'm gonna have them lock on to... Oh, that's a spider. Okay, so we got 2 mechs in the area. We got his leg. I'll let them finish it off.
Acquired.
I've got bigger fish to fry.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Focusing fire on the urban mech now. Let's just zoom in and take out that arm. He'll eject now.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
What? I didn't finish that objective off?
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target neutralized.
Yeah, there's something in there still.
Good work, Commander.
Okay, there we go.
That's one less target. Enemy ship landing at your location.
You don't say.
Target acquired.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
New
We got an
target,
enemy mech.
Centurion.
Centurion P.
Target destroyed.
That's an unusual variant. What is different about the Centurion P? Let's go find out. An AC-10? Oh, you've got a melee weapon. That's kind of cool, actually.
Tango eliminated.
Too bad he didn't watch his back.
Acquired.
Main weapon disabled.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Objective down.
Come on, finish off that urban mech. You guys can do... Okay, there we go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, good enough. Let's get out of here. How is it going, Sheriff? Welcome to the show. Alrighty, we got this
No
one.
one will take
Very
him on
nice.
ire again after a performance like that.
We're doing some great work here. We've knocked out a lot of quests. I'm pretty happy with it. And the redesign that we've done on the Corsair has actually been pretty solid. Still can't sneak a mech in, but, you know, we're not really here for that. We're just here to, like my goal is to 100% this playthrough, so we're going to try to, like, maybe not 100% literally, but we're here to, like, do all of the things. You know. We still have some time in the stream if you wanted to play Sheriff. Sheriff is my kind of like my usual lance mate. It's up to you though, good sir. No pressure. If we get Sheriff, I will do a harder mission. I will go for something a little nastier. What is this one? That's a very low-level one. So over here we have, this one gets us a really nasty hero mech, I'm told. Let's get this really crappy one out of the way. I just want to get some of these ones. We're just trying to clear them out. This is a really low-level one. Let's just knock it out of here. Actually, those in need. This is the... Oh, this is the DLC mission. We never did the DLC mission. Oh, you're on Twitch from the phone? Oh, it's all good, sir. Yeah, I know what this is. This is the mission for... This is how you acquire the Hatchetman. Oh, wait. Rasalhague Independence is beginning? Okay, I guess that's going to be a bit of a detour. Okay, I mean, we're not going to not do it. So this is it, the Rasalhague Independence questline. Hakan Magnuson says, Commander, in the past, your company has been a friend and an ally to the people of Rasalhague. I'm asking on your behalf, and those same people come... Wait. I am asking you on behalf of those same people you came to aid come to aid once more. I am in need of accumulating a heavy amount of mercenary talent in a very short amount of time. Given your previous assistance to our cause, I wanted to ensure that you were the first amongst to receive a proposition for a one-year exclusive contract working for my office. I'm not at liberty to discuss particulars until you sign on, but rest assured that we have lined up powerful sponsors that will generously compensate you for your time. Commander, there is no other mercenary I trust more than you and your company to aid us in this highly sensitive manner. Please contact me soon, as I am on a very aggressive timeline to secure as much mercenary talent that I can get my hands on. We're doing it. Okay. I wasn't expecting this to pop up so soon, but here we go. Alright, we're going to depart for Rasalhague. Hakan Magnuson says, it means a lot to me that you have answered this call. Although we only worked briefly together, your past action... Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is why we're gonna reload. I just realized that I'm towards the end of the stream. And it doesn't seem like a smart idea to start the Rasalhague story and then cut it off at the very end. I don't think that'll be a very enjoyable view for people. I think people are going to want to see the entire Rasalhague story in a single stream. I think that's a much smarter idea. So what we're going to do is reload so that I haven't accepted it. And what we're going to do is... What's this story called? Those in Need. Yeah, this is for the Hatchetman. In fact, what I might do, like, maybe I should just try to knock out some basic missions. Yeah, I might just do that. I might just try to knock a few basic missions out. Let me see if I can find some Steiner squishing missions. That seems like a good idea. Because I think that, I kind of want that quest to be on its own, and then I also kind of want, to separate some of these streams, like thinking of it from a production angle. Okay, so we've got a nice, got ourselves a battlefield mission here. I'll take the money and a little bit of damage coverage. Here's an idea. Let's see how long I can hold out in the Dragon. Let me see if I can use up all of my ammo in one of these missions. There we go. Because this is a war zone mission. I can stay in them for quite an amount of time. Heath says, no, I want to see the nasty battles. Yeah, I'm going to save them for... like I said, we're kind of running out of the stream time for today.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
And, like, when I'm thinking about the title of the next stream, I'm thinking, like, the Rasalhague campaign. And it just, like, I kind of want the whole stream to be titled that. And then when people watch the VOD, like, when the stream is over, it just makes more sense. It's a much more logical thing.
Our employers are offering a competitive combat bonus. If we can
okay, so what I want to do here is let's see how many, let's see if I can use up all of my ammo. We'll see how long we can hold out.
Command reports enemy movement is projected.
The Beard Logan, thank you for the T1. He's been a sub for 14 months. God, that is a long time, Logan. Thank you for being a part of the Fox Republic as long as you have been.
Tangos in sensor range.
Target destroyed.
Okay. We are going to be spending a lot of time in close combat, so like I'm going to try to use whatever LRMs I can. Admittedly, I can shoot the LRM 65 times, so like I can't use too many of them.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I think he's stuck on the terrain.
Lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
He is being a pain. Our first mechs are here, a commando, and a trebuchet. Interesting. Kind of an awkward group of enemies. He did not like that shot to the face. I'm gonna put them on the commando while I deal with this trebuchet. He doesn't notice me right now, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage. Trebuchet has seen better days.
Coordinating our attack.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander.
Well, this is the Dragon SDW, so I can afford a larger weapon on it. And the Dragon SDW has the mask, which allows me to go to 120. Basically, lets me sprint periodically, and it allows me to get into close combat when I want to be in close combat. I shouldn't squander my ammo too much, because I am going to try to stay longer. I need to make sure my shots are counting. Because, like, my dragon is actually not designed for endurance. And so, as a result, I need to make sure my shots count. Unless it's something like an enforcer. The enforcer is worth bombarding. So I can backpedal at 80 kilometers as well with Mask.
Following your lead, Commander.
Coordinating on target ID.
Switching into close combat with the Mask. Took him out.
Target acquired.
Another thing that Mask does is Mask allows me to turn faster. It increases your turning speed, which I also use quite aggressively. I'm just going to shake off the Enforcer and deal with this thing. Have they not dealt with that Enforcer yet?
Target destroyed.
Looks like he's derping out a little bit. That's fine.
Mission complete, Commander.
Okay. We still have plenty of ammo, and I'm in pretty good condition. Let's see what they can drop against us.
But don't get too overconfident. Enemy forces
Mask is
still
getting a
have
chance
sizable
to
hold of this
recover
area.
as well.
Fall back to the mark nav point when you're ready for evac.
The evac is over there. Interesting.
Target acquired.
Like, this version of the Dragon has, like, a little bit of everything. I've got that little bit of melee. I've got that, you know, I just got a little bit of everything with this mech. And that's why you kind of have to switch through everything. You got to use a little bit of long range, a little bit of mid range, a little bit of close range, a little bit of melee, a little bit of speed. You got to use a little bit of everything with this mech. There we go, got the free kill there.
Enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Now, if anyone didn't tell you, the Dragon is a giant nose. Look, there are its battle mech nostrils. The Dragon is a giant nose battle mech. That's why you can't escape the Dragon, because even if you run, it will sniff you out and find you. The nose knows.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna lose lock on him, I know that. Not on the... Very nice.
Destroyed.
Where are the enemies at? So one thing I don't like about Warzone is I'm like, come on, bring some enemies in.
Target acquired.
I don't know why we would maintain lock on this. Nobody has a visual. We still got it, though. Enemies, please? Please? Enemies? Maybe? Maybe? Spawn the enemies? Okay, I understand they want to give you a chance to leave the mission, but... Enemies. You know, there should be a command to get on the comms and to start, like, taunting the enemy general. Like, this is Steiner. I should be able to get on the comms and be like, oh, man, Germany sucks. Germany's dumb. Everyone in Steiner sucks. And then they'll be like, how dare you say that? 9! How dare you say that? And then all of a sudden, they'll just deploy guys faster.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
I'm waiting. Oh, we got something.
New target, Locust.
It's a locust. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Target acquired. Target
Here we go. Here we go.
Target destroyed.
This thing isn't dead. There we go.
Destroyed. Target
Shared targets identified.
So this is what you're bringing.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That's what you're bringing. That's the first wave. And now I gotta wait again. Like I said, this is what it needs. It literally needs something that you just get on the comms and you taunt the enemy faction, and then they bring out the spawn sooner. That's what this game mode needs. Piranha Games, if you ever listen to this, that's what this game mode needs. Piranha Games, you're making my life harder as a content creator. My job is to entertain the viewers, and your lack of spawns are not entertaining. You're forcing me to come up with things to say. Where are they, Rihanna? Oh, I hear helicopters.
Bogey ahead.
acquired.
Tango down.
Okay, here we go. Spooter, Enforcer, and a Panther. Let's back up a little bit. They're really slow, so these rocks over here will obscure them. We'll be able to fight the Spooter alone.
Moving the grid location.
What mods do I recommend for MechWarrior? I like to play vanilla, so I tend to not use mods, but there is one mod that I would recommend, and I don't remember the name of it, but it tells you the detailed stats of mechs, so you don't have to wonder, which mechs have furrow-fibrous armor and stuff like that, because for some reason, the game wants to keep that a secret from you.
Tango down.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Coordinating our attack.
Ow, that was a direct hit. What a jerk. Disabled the AC-10. Let's finish this fool off.
Target destroyed. New target.
Lens target received.
Target destroyed.
But yes, the mod that lets you see detailed equipment, basically it'll tell you, does a mech have furrow-fibrous armor? Does it have endo steel? Does it have an extra light engine? Does it have double heat sinks and stuff? That's actually really valuable because you might be looking at a mech that has Lost Tech equipment and not even know it. So it's really, really handy.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Okay, the next wave is rolling in. What do we got? Locust, Assassin, wow.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
This is not very exciting. Like, you guys need to send something a little nastier than that.
Where are they, Commander?
Target acquired.
Tango eliminated.
Using the mast to catch up for melee is really nice. Use it in little bursts.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
This part is thick boy tank. What are they sending in? Choppers and assorted vehicles.
Target destroyed.
Heading out like in metal. Thank you for coming in to see the show.
Target destroyed.
So they still haven't sent anything particularly interesting. I'm looking for when the heavy mechs are going to start showing up. The longer you stay, the more nasty stuff they start to send at you. I caught them on coffee break. Yeah, that's what it seems to be.
Mobile unit in the area.
Target destroyed.
So the other thing I don't like about, so basically the fact that it takes a lot of time for enemies to appear, it kind of makes the mission like not very profitable, because like what if you just went to the next mission and you just started farming the next mission? It's like, it just, a lot of the times it just doesn't feel worth it to spend the amount of time in this mission to actually defeat more enemies and get that bounty up. A cicada
Target acquired.
and a locust.
Target destroyed.
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your position.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Target acquired.
More choppers.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target
Group target received.
target destroyed.
The dragon is like the worst nightmare for like light mechs, because it's like, it's fast enough to keep up, but it also is big enough to carry enough long-range weapons that even if the light mech is capable of escaping the... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Target acquired.
We're on the line.
Okay, we need to move in formation for a moment.
Target destroyed.
With you.
Now they're starting to get spicier.
New target crab.
Crab, Trebuchet. Trebuchet and Crab, not a good battlefield for them. They are very hot mechs, and this is a volcanic battle. A deadly volley right off the jump.
Target destroyed. New target wolfhound.
I'm gonna have them focus on the Crab, and I'm gonna get this smaller mech. The backstab is real.
Destroyed.
I'm right on his ass. The backstab is real. Alright, so we were able to defeat them before that other wave. Remember, there's another wave there.
Their assault on your position, Commander.
Maybe we can hunt them down and try to defeat them in separate groups.
Falling in behind you.
What is that thing? A commando?
Copy.
Let's try to stay outside of there.
Acquired.
Here's our target. I see another medium mech on the way. My ammo is starting to get a bit low.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, that mech's gonna eject because he ran out of weapons.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
That cicada is not a humongous target, but it will distract us.
Target destroyed.
Focus target updated. Enemy mech
Okay.
eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target.
Recon has spotted additional bogies.
What else do we
Heading on a
got?
Trajectory that intersects with your position.
So we're gonna stay around closer to the
At the waypoint.
New
Holding at nav point.
we're gonna stay a little bit closer because like we probably won't be able to stay too much longer. Yeah, unfortunately you do have to work around the AI a bit.
Into position.
One way I can do that is by ordering them to stay farther away while I stay a little closer.
target acquired.
Additional contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander.
What is this,
Expect company
Commando?
soon.
I've requested location.
Incoming missile.
Once again, mask into which one? This is the PPC Griffin. That one's not a big threat.
New target.
We got a fire starter on the way. A bunch of choppers. I actually want the choppers.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
PPC Griffin is distracting them. That's fine. Like I said, PPC Griffin is not a big threat. Using the mask to stay on them. A little too early with the melee there. Here we go. Punched him out.
Target acquired.
So with his PPC down, he is almost... Oh, he can still melee. Come on, AI. It's just one guy. You guys can do it.
Navigating.
I have faith in you. You guys can do it. So we're up to 1 million. I only have one salvo left of my AC-10, unfortunately. So I am finally beginning to run out of ammo. Once again, this dragon was not designed for a long-term battle.
On our way.
Also, that was a first-time chat from Rodrigo.
Incoming.
Yeah, this is like the finale for our stream. This is going to be the final battle. So I decided to stay a little longer in one of these missions.
Bogies, Commander.
Choppers are 1,400 meters off.
Acquired.
Let me see if I can get behind this Shadow Hawk and maybe I can score a quick kill on him. Okay, I am officially out of AC-10, my primary weapon, but I still have my melee weapon. I am like literally right on his ass.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Please get out of my way. Get him with the... There we go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
The mask allows me to chase down these light mechs to deliver that knockout punch right at the very end. You can use the mask in short bursts just to kind of get that little bit of extra speed.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Very nice. And of course, I still have a little bit of LRM ammo left. Maybe I can get a few cheap
Be
kills.
on the lookout for them.
I don't think we'll be able to handle the next wave. I'm out of ammo. Our mechs are finally starting to wear down.
Moving to grade.
Target acquired.
Still got my LRMs, though. I can thin out some of these enemies at a distance.
Destroyed.
Crab,
Target
panther, a locust.
Target acquired.
Additional bogies setting.
Let's just get rid of this annoying guy. Actually, he's just gonna distract us. Oh god, they're dropping a dropship in. That is not what I wanted to see.
Live target received.
I need to get this rear armor damage to like actually have a chance to destroy him at a reasonable pace. Big damage on him. I gotta finish him off though. There we go, we got him.
Enemy mech down.
Okay, I think we've had enough. Let's get out of here. We're about to get jumped by like 2, 4, 6, and if you count the crab, 7 battle mechs, so I think that's good enough. That's why I like the dragon, though. Like, there really isn't a situation where the dragon can't use something against the enemy. Even the standard dragon, I tend to use it very frequently, and that's because in its default setup, if it's a close-range enemy, you can shell it at a distance with your AC-5 and your LRM. If it's a more close-range enemy, you can get up close and use the AC-5 and the 2 medium lasers and the punchers. And you might say, like, doesn't that make it kind of like a weaker Centurion? The difference between the Centurion and the Dragon is really the speed. The 81 kilometers is actually a night and day difference. The 81 kilometers allows you to control how you engage the enemy, because remember that the Dragon can backpedal at a speed of 63 kilometers backwards. So that means if a hunchback is coming at you, you can actually walk backwards just as quickly as it walks forwards. And yeah, you can just shell it down with AC-5 and LRM-10. And, you know, a hunchback does not have the armor to withstand that. And while you might say, well, what about a Battlemaster? What about something bigger? Sure, that'll be able to withstand it. But you also can deploy multiple dragons, and you can kind of think of them as one big mech. And so all 4 dragons combined have a LRM-40 and 4 AC-5s, and that will wear any mech down quite efficiently. And while sure, could the enemy drop 4 Battlemasters? They could. It doesn't happen that frequently, though. Most of the time, you are able to use your numbers and your long-range capability to outshoot enemies. And once again, another thing that's nice about the Dragon is that it has just the perfect amount of speed to hunt down light mechs, because it's fast enough to keep up, and if the light mechs do get farther away, it does have the long-range weapons, so most light mechs are just screwed when they're having to deal with the Dragon. Same with the Champion, which is why they're my favorite heavy mechs. Let's go ahead and take what we can, though. We're not a whole lot to salvage here, but we'll just take that stuff. And you can see here are the damage numbers. Obviously, the Dragon SDW is going to overperform because it is the Hero Mech variant. And like I'm able to use the mask, and I will show you my build on it. My version of the Dragon SDW actually does not use the AC-20. We use the AC-10 for flexibility, and we do include the Hammer Fist, because as you can see, I use every single weapon on this build, because it's a very refined build that's like as a MechWarrior, I prefer close-range assault tactics. So this is really fine-tuned right to my playstyle of being a mech that uses every single weapon system in a chaotic, evolving battle. So I do use the Marauder myself. Like, I do use quite a variety of mechs. In fact, I am starting to work on building a MechWarrior community. In fact, I've been transferring games from some of my older games that are growing slower, and I am making a variety of MechWarrior content. So, if you'd like to see more MechWarrior content, on my VODs channel, this is my secondary YouTube channel, this is where you can see all the old episodes. So here's episode 16. You're currently watching episode 17. This is the very end of it. Episode 15, etc. But on my primary YouTube channel, because I have been creating content for about 5 years, I have just gotten into Battle Mech guides. So here's an Archer quick build guide, a Warhammer quick build, a Marauder, a Centurion. These guides are focused on new players specifically. They are intended for people who don't know how to play the game. As a result, I don't include any lost tech because they are designed for a brand new player. Maybe he got a Marauder in the 3010s or the 3020s where lost tech isn't very common. I want to make sure that the builds are very accessible. You can also find short versions of the guides. I do TikTok versions that are like a 1-minute short version of the guide. So you can see here the Marauder, the Warhammer, the Crusader. You can see that would be the Centurion. And you can also find them on here as well. I do shorts on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, you cannot upload a short background image, so these background images are really ugly in comparison to these ones here. Just a limitation of YouTube. But, you know, this is the Marauder build, the Centurion. I will add more over time. And I have been streaming quite a bit on Twitch in order to build up a MechWarrior-focused audience. But yeah, you can find me all over the place. I do play with my community on my Discord, and you can find me also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. That is the end of the first stream of today, though. I'm going to be taking about a 50-minute recess, and then I will be back playing 7 Days to Die with the viewer spawn, so you guys are able to spawn in zombies to try and kill me. Sometimes you even succeed. Sometimes I am defeated by the chat. But thank you very much for tuning in. I typically stream MechWarrior 2 to 3 times a week for about 4 hours each. And like I said, if you miss any of the episodes, you can catch all of them on the VODs channel on YouTube, because I am on all of the platforms. If you are new to MechWarrior, I do teach people how to play. I would say the game is better if somebody at least shows you the basics, because it is a fairly advanced game. It's a fairly hardcore game. It does not pull its punches. It is quite difficult right off the bat. And some people have a bad first experience because it is a pretty merciless game. That said, a lot of people are just now getting into MechWarrior 5, having never seen the series before, and we are seeing brand new MechWarriors joining, which is great for a game that has been gone for so long. The distance between MechWarrior 4 and MechWarrior 5 is something like 15 years. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Come back in about 50 minutes, and I will be back on 7 Days to Die. Follow me on Twitch, though, so you know when I go live next. And, of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.